Hello. Well, it's Tuesday. Right, let's see if I can get the link properly this time. Right, so that's the link. Copy, paste. Right, I think that's a link. I think. Right, what I'll do, I'll get my phone and I'll do it the other way and I'll. K-Town Reefer, hello. That's it, same thing. Hey, would it? Right, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Hangouts. So let me get this link and all. People, join using link. Copy. YouTube. And Woody. Oh.
Hello, hello.
Oh. Right. So that is another link. That's another link there. So there's a few links in there for Test Tuesday. What we'll do what we usually do. Hello, Vicky. What we'll do, we'll wait a couple of minutes, let people jump in, then we'll crack on. Turn the light on. Woo. 2 weeks, 1 day. Till Magna.
What is it?
2 weeks, 1 day.
2 weeks, 1 day.
What, you didn't know that?
I didn't realise it was 2 weeks, 1 day. Very close, but not 2 weeks and 1 day.
Williams.
What's that? Say what she said then.
Stop rubbing it in, Williams.
All right, we'll bring you something back.
Yeah, I'm going to bring her back an STD.
Oh, come on, click the camera, Seymour. Reef noob, hello. Well, I'm about 2 people short of 1,800 subs. I think.
What's up, though?
Hey, Seymour. Are you on your computer?
Is this a public or private? Because I heard Woody talking about STDs. I wasn't sure.
I've just got an error occurred on YouTube.
Ooh, I'm seeing myself on YouTube. I look psychedelic. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, you're there. I just got an error occurred on the screen, so that's what I'm on now. Right, Seymour, are you on a computer there?
Yes.
I was going to say clean your lens because it's streaky. Camera lens. I know you've gone off light, but no, we're live. We're good. I'm good, Vicky. Thank you very much. Right, let me get a pop-out chat. Let's pause that. Pop-out chat. There we go. Right, so I can see myself on the Hangouts and I can see the chat. I don't want to see YouTube because it just confuses me when I can see myself 5 minutes later saying, oh,
What are you saying?
I don't know. It's like I'm what you call him, Bruce Lee. What a fight! It's bloody warm. It's warm. What's the humidity? Alexa, what's the humidity? 75. Bang on. It's warm. It's very, very warm. Very, very warm. Walked past my fish tank and got splashed by a fish. Hello, Melissa. Paul, set up my Alexa too. Yeah, Woody, we'll do this. Do you know where you get the penny?
Yep.
We'll do this one, and then you got to balance that on top of that one. Have you ever seen that one?
No, I've not seen that one.
See, this one's a good trick. Do you know, like where you it's hard to do because it rolls like, but watch. There you go. Oh, there you go. Look, how's that for you?
Can you spin it?
What? Well, it'll fall off if I spin it, won't it? Let's try it that way. It might work better that way. Ready? Like that?
That's it.
All right, what do you use testing first?
We're going to test KH.
All right.
Now, Woody, you can tell people about your ICP test before we kick off.
Well, that amazing ICP test I got.
Well, put it this way, people. Woody told me his ICP test results, and it's the best ICP test result I've ever seen. Woody likes that. It's like it's blowing smoke up his ass.
Didn't I send it to you? You got it, yeah?
Yeah, I've got it. Why did you send it? You sent it me on a...
Do you want me to email it to you, and then you can share the screen if you want?
Yeah, email it.
Yeah. All right, KH. Let me check KH first.
Yeah, what I'll do, I'll kick my KH in now. Let's get this testing done. Everybody in the chat, if you want to start testing, if you've already tested, stick your results in the chat. But we're going to do KH first. If you tell us your results you got and tell us what test kit you used and all. It's always good to get, like, know what test kits people are using. It's always good. So here we go. I've practiced a lot of this, so. Right, I want to take this off. Right, let's do it. Has anyone ever heard about these the Hannah test kits with the vials? If you lie the vials sideways or something, that it could start leaking or stuff like that.
No, I've not seen.
I read it somewhere. I've seen it somewhere, but I can't remember where.
Well, I've just sent that to you.
Yeah, I'll get that up in a minute. 7.3 kh.
What was it last week? Can you remember?
6.7.
I was kind of right way then.
It's going the right way. See, hopefully, that would have brought me calcium down a little bit now. My calcium, that was a bit high.
I'm running behind.
What's up, JB?
Hello, JB. Okay, Town, I'm at work, so can't test, unfortunately. What was your last test results?
Yeah, JB, that's why you test in the morning, bring the results to work, and then you read them out.
No, it's K10.
Oh.
See if I've got another one in here left. Yeah, still another one in there. Every time you think they're empty, there's still a little bit in. Enough for another test.
All right.
So that's that one done. So 7.3 kh. Good. Always good to know. So, who's going to Macna? Anyone in the chat going to Macna? We know people in the Hangouts are going to Macna. Right, let's get Woody's results.
What are you going for? Red or black?
Black.
You're black, I'm red, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We're going straight into the casino, me and Woody. We're going to stick 100 on the roulette table.
All right, KH 9.3. So it's been between 9.3 and 9.5 for a month now. Whoop, whoop.
Good.
Nice result.
Yeah, proper reefer.
Now you're Prince.
Proper.
Yep.
That's for the big tank. Now I got to test the small tank.
No, now you're in trouble.
Yeah, I'm already nervous.
Would it ICP? What do you send me the wrong one? You sent me the login one.
Did I?
Yeah.
I just sent the PDF of it.
No, you sent me the login one.
Oh, I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send you my login. I'll text you my login.
All right. I'm just going to go back on this, seeing if there is a PDF file. But when I clicked on the link, it just sent me straight to.
Yeah, because as I'm trying to send.
Yeah, no, wait. You're all right.
Got
Got it. Yeah. It gives you that, and it gives you a link. So I just click straight into the link.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got it. So let's make the screen bigger. So, if you all look on the screen, here's what is ICP test. Let me get the chat up. So I need the chat. Yeah, there's what is ICP test results. So we've got aluminium, or for your Americans, aluminum. So we've got R is high, but again, it's not dangerously high. The way you can combat that is using Roaphos, but he doesn't want to use Roaphos at the minute because he's got super low phosphates. Yeah. Scouts, you cannot swear on here. Won't work. Let's go. So, at the top, unwanted heavy metals. Like I say, you've got aluminium. There's two ways you can get that. One through your water, and the other one is what using, what's it called? Phosphate remover. Aluminium or aluminum-based phosphate remover. Well, like I say, Roaphos does get rid of it, but he doesn't want to use Roaphos at the minute. So what he could do is raise his phosphates to lower them again using it, but it's defeating the matter. That, if he does water changes over a few times, that'll lower anyway. But that is not a major thing to worry about.
I'll probably get it.
Yeah. Macro elements. Everyone in green. So it's absolutely spot on. Your lithium and your I group, which is your iodine group, innit? Magnesium, zinc, iodine. And what's B? Selenium or something.
Something like that.
All spot on. Now, iodine, mine last time was 0. But I really need to send another ICP test off to see where we go. Yeah, group, green. If you look at this. Everything's in the green, barring aluminium. Everything. And then we go to the bottom. Yellow, phosphates. Instead of being 0.03, it is 0.00, which is
minus
stupidly low. That he needs to raise up a little bit. But it's 0.001, which is low. What? Bit of food in there, would he?
Yeah.
Shoulder feed a couple of times and it'll raise it up.
Yeah.
Flake food. Yeah, use flake food. That'll get it up.
Yeah,
if you let Chris feed for a week, that'll be.
I'll reckon a day, one day.
Yeah, you might also lose everything, so that's also that.
That'll keep there because we'll show that again in a bit.
You know what Chris said, Paul. Chris said If you're such a proper reefer, you should help him sort out your tank. His tank.
Yeah, no. Hello, Go. How are you doing?
Hey, why don't we get Chris in here?
He's at work.
Oh, he is. Oh.
Yeah, he's in until Saturday.
Oh, I thought when you had time out, you guys usually on and off at the same time.
Yeah, he's different to me, isn't he?
He's not as powerful as Woody.
All right, so phosphates on the nano tank is not phosphates, alkalinity 10.6. That's a little bit higher than I want to keep it, but not crazy high.
I'm doing phosphates now. I'm doing phosphorus.
Up, Cruz.
Hello, Cruz. How are you doing, mate? So it's good to see Cruz in the house. Another proper reefer. I'll tell you what, it'll be a good day when Hannah decides to use drops or 1 mil or something instead of this stupid powder.
Oh,
I really don't like it.
I hate it. You don't like it. I hate it.
Right, Paul, SYT's in. Don't say hello to him. Ignore him.
Who's that?
SYT. Ignore him.
Why?
Don't talk to him. Who did he say I look like?
Oh, yeah.
70s or 80s singer, what did I say?
Yeah.
Wait, what did he say? I missed it.
Who was it? SYT, just tell us who it was again. I say what, though, it made me laugh.
I'm meant to be the quick-witted one. Taking your title.
It was funny. Especially when I see the picture. I think it was the first picture that come up on Google.
All right. Testing phosphates now. They're probably still crazy high.
Yeah. So, Cruz, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Me, Woody Seymour, me and Cruz.
DC Reefer. Don't forget DC Reefer.
We will when he's in. But he's not in here yet in a minute. So anyone that's not in, we're not talking about them.
Oh,
yeah, look, Andy Bell out of Erasure.
Yeah, that's the one. Everyone, Google Andy Bell out of Erasure. If you want to know what it looks like.
No, I don't. If you want to know what Woody don't look like.
we're gonna do a proper show. Like we're gonna do a proper live stream from a bar somewhere in Vegas. That's gonna be interesting.
Always.
See, Vicky's on my side.
Who? Well, you say you're gonna have what?
I'm saying Vicky's on my side. Look.
Hey.
Vicky's got your back. We're just going to play them all the way to America. Bit of the old Erasure side of him. Loudspeaker. Miss Joe, woo woo. Yeah, see you later, SYT. He's gone now. He's gone. Cold Woody, and he's going now. So what was my phosphates last week?
So Woody, is
that
why you're never on camera, Woody? Because you look like that?
Oh, you know what I look like, so you ain't got even.
No, I don't know. All I see is this nice tank.
Don't talk to him no more.
No, I'm gonna delete him all off my phone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I love you. You look nothing like him.
Wait, is your wife saying you should delete us from your phone? Is that what she's saying? I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool.
These are being bullies.
Oh, we're being bullies.
All cyberbullying this is.
Wait. Woody's the
Yo,
one that
keyboard
bullies.
warriors.
Woody's the one that bullies us. He's just playing innocent now. All right, let's see what this. I'm gonna wait for this phosphate test because once I start doing something, I always forget, and then it shuts off. All right.
Cruz said his cousin might drop in.
Ooh. All right.
Ooh, who's your cousin?
All right. So 3-minute timer for phosphates down. All right. What's next? Calcium.
I don't know. I've got 15 seconds. We'll do calcium next time or nitrates. Oh, we get to meet Langside when we go over there, no, Woody?
Oh yeah.
I've already met Lang.
Yeah, all right. Show up.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
In the UK.
Right.
Yeah, but I've met Michael.
Yeah. Michael's more famous.
I want to meet Cruz. $23, Woody. What's 23?
Give me 2 seconds. I think it's the same as last week, isn't it? No, 26 it was last week.
Was it? What's 23 then?
Let's have a look. I bet it's about 7. Or 0.07. 20, yeah, 0.07. Bang on.
Good for me. Better than yours, Woody.
Well, it is, yeah.
You see, the thing is, Woody's is good if you know how to control your nutrients. It's very good. If you don't know how to control them, it's very bad.
I'm almost running a Zeovit system with it that low.
Yeah. Chris Arias. Right, what we're doing? Calcium.
All right, I'm doing nitrate next.
You're doing nitrate? Right, let's do nitrate then. Jenny.
I see your messages the other morning taking the mick out of me.
Why? What did I do?
Forrest Gump.
Speaking about chocolate, I'm waiting on these UK chocolates.
Speaking about chocolate.
He sent the address.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So I didn't know you'd sent your address.
Woody.
My fault, it was my fault.
We'll stick some chocolates in his bags and bring them.
Yeah, can do that, yeah. You can either wait for me to send them to you, or you can wait till we come to Vegas. I reckon the Vegas trip will be quicker than me sending them.
I believe you.
Oh, so good.
Well, if Jenny's taking care, well, Woody, you're not doing any of this, so.
No, she does. I must admit, she does everything like that.
I really didn't know he'd sent his address.
Yeah.
Wait, my phosphate is at 200.
Your phosphate's 200.
Wait.
I think you done say it wrong there.
Wait, it was always over 400. Like it would, like the last. Hold on a second. 200. Wait. No. It's still the same thing. Whatever.
All right, well, it's 0.613.
Yeah, whatever. All right, it's still the same. Hasn't moved. I got excited for nothing. I take it back, everybody.
Well, are you doing calcium now, you said?
No, nitrate.
Yeah, I'm doing calcium.
All right, well, you do calcium. I'll do nitrate.
Right. 10.
200 the highest it goes, so it might even be higher than that.
Yeah. It's definitely higher than that. I don't know. Some water changes are in the card.
Yeah.
$10 drops to that. So, everyone in the chat, just bear with us. We're just doing this. We've got to be really good at it. Right. So I'm doing calcium now. Now, last week, this was really high. So I'm hoping, because my KH has risen, it's got better. So cross fingers, people. Let me get my hangouts back up, because I'm looking at the blank screen. Hangouts. There we are. Right, so let's do this. Turn blue, baby, before it ends. Come on. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. It's not done it. It's on the verge of turning blue, so it's just over 500. Let me get a little bit more. That's on the verge of turning. It's literally turning. Watch this, one drop. That's turning. One more drop. And there you go. Verge, 3 drops. So it's blue now. So it's 3 drops over the full thing. So what's that, 500? So it's just over 500. Just say about 520, which is better than last week anyway.
What was it last week?
I must have used another 3 or 4, like 0.3 or 4 mil last week. This is literally 3 drops past the vial, you know, the full one. So it's about 520. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. It's come down from last week. KH has gone up a little bit. Calcium's come down a little bit. Don't want to rush it. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll see. What we'll do, we'll take a vial of water with us. We'll test Tuesday when we're in Vegas. No, we're not. We'll be on a plane.
Yeah. He was saying to do it on the plane.
Yeah. That means next. Yeah, in 2 weeks, who's going to do Test Tuesday? Someone's going to have to do Test Tuesday. Someone's going to have to turn the reins.
Michael's going to have to stay home and do it.
Yeah.
We got make Chris do it. Oh man.
What is it? Pick on Christy.
Tuesday.
Right, let's get that calcium all back in there. Your way to test alcohol. Yeah.
If you're listening, Chris, I'm rooting for you. They're rooting against you.
No, it's always you.
Oh.
Oh.
He's a good bloke.
He's always good. He always buys the Costas.
I know. Bought the last 15.
15, he's bought the last lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he bought the last one and off at 16. Tell you what, Woody is slacking.
Oh, he rung me a little while ago, Paul. His brother not give him that money. Oh, I told you, didn't I? Did I tell you?
Didn't you say he changed 300 or something?
Yeah, for $600, he's got to pay him 300.
Guess who's coming in? TMG. Watch him. He'll be in a second. There he is.
Bomba clot wagwan blood.
Hello. You missed us.
Oh man. Yeah, buddy. You know how the summer is, man.
Oh yeah.
Seymour Wagwan.
Here, man.
Look, I see you traveling the world, running the reef tanks dry. You don't even care no more, man.
Listen, man. We do what we do.
Man, I feel you.
By the time they finish, they could deal with anything. By the time I don't put them through the ringer,
right?
He's gonna be proper.
They certified Seymour own now, man.
Yeah, these proper corals, you know.
Yep.
I'm testing right now, but everything seems to be so far, except for the phosphate.
Oh,
ridiculous,
man.
I've been battling high for months.
I don't know what I'm battling right now. I'm battling me. I'm battling a bad reef keeper. My dosing reservoirs ran dry. I didn't notice. Freaking ATO was dry for like 2 days.
What's going on? Is everything still alive?
No, man, I've just been working so much, man. Freaking doing like 16-hour days, filming, what's called? They're filming a Netflix series at my job. So, you know, that Hollywood life is like 16-hour days, man. It's crazy. So.
Mixy. This is nitrates I'm doing now. Okay, Google. Hey, Google.
How's your tank?
Okay, Google.
Bob?
3-minute countdown.
No, I said, how's your tank?
3-minute countdown. My tank's mint.
Yeah.
My tank's mint. Because I'm a proper
You're living a
reefer.
life.
Proper reefer. But the thing is, I'm going away on the first weekend. I'm going to Ireland. The second weekend, I'm going to Vegas. And the third weekend, I'm spending 2 weeks in Florida. So.
Well, look at you. I might go down to Florida in a week or two.
Yeah, I'm going this 15th, I'm going.
Yeah.
15th September.
Proper.
So my nitrates came down. My nitrates are 10, but my phosphates are not. I guess I'm going to have to put some GFO on them.
What are they at?
My phosphates are like 0.6, and my nitrates are 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were both high, but the nitrates are coming down.
Oh, okay.
So I guess GFO. Got to use GFO then.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at my last ICP test and see which one was higher, iron and decide between raw phos or
Where's Michael? Michael might be at work, people. Might be. What time is it? No, might not be, actually. I don't know. Last week he said, oh, I missed test Tuesday. Well, what we're going to do is text him. So he says he can't say nothing.
All right, let's.
I got a phosphate.
So we got 5.
So I've texted him. So if he doesn't come on, he's no excuse. Oh, wait, no play. Make a sad face. You'll do right. Go. Go's going to have an awesome system.
Go. Paul, I bought a phosphate.
Oh, good. What? Magnificent.
Huh?
A magnificent one.
No, I don't like the Magnificent. So I bought a regular one, yellow and black.
See, that's just a boring one.
No, I don't like the Magnificent. I'll probably get a Magnificent.
The red that you see on its fins and the red that you see on its tail. Beautiful.
Oh, I didn't even know they had reds in them.
Yeah. Hello, Jack. Yeah, they have red in them. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the phosphates. The Google do the timer yet? I don't know. 2 minutes. 2.
Get an Alexia.
I've got both. There's the timer. There you go. There's Google. Hey Google, cancel. There you go. So.
Hey Google, resume.
Yeah, I'm going to set the nitrates at 2.
Not bad.
Slow.
Yeah, it is low. See that the thing is, my nitrates are my phosphates are that little bit high. Good, but I'd say compared to the nitrates, they're too high. So, what do you raise the nitrates up a little bit? Phosphates will come down a little bit. I'm feeding loads, you know what I mean? Like the other day, I fed.
You feed a lot, didn't you?
Yeah. Like over last week, I fed loads. Like the other day, people was coming to me also. I'm like, oh, watch this. Feeding them. I fed like 3 big ass cubes. I fed pellets. I fed rower foss. Not rower. I fed rower foss. I fed reef roids.
She fed rower foss.
Yeah. I fed reef roids. I fed amino acids all in one day. So I dumped loads in one day, and then you're coming out with results like that. You can't knock it from.
Yeah.
Right, this is my nemesis now because I freaking hate magnesium testing.
I think feeding needs to be revolutionized for aquariums.
Yeah. See, the thing is these days, right? Yeah, the amount of phosphates that's in some of these foods, you'd think they'd get rid of a lot of it because it doesn't need to be in there anymore.
Yeah.
And people are overfeeding all the time, making phosphates go sky high. Where you've got Easy Reef, all their things, they don't come with phosphates in them. You know, the natural products and all that they use.
Yeah.
All their stuff's made on site now. Melissa,
what's Easy Reef?
For nitrate. Say again?
What's Easy Reef?
Easy Reef, it's where they do a mastic.
Oh, okay.
That's mastic, don't contain phosphates. It's all natural products produced in their own place. So they've got their own lagoon and all that, where they produce all their own mysis and stuff like that. None of it gets brought in.
Yeah.
Jack, what's my feeding regime? When I can be bothered, I feed them. Someone's asked for my feeding regime. So when I can be bothered feeding them, I feed them. But usually, when I come home from work, so about 3-4 o'clock, I'll stick a couple of cubes in. Once every couple of days, I'll put Reef roids, Easy SPS, and amino acids. I'll stick that in. I've got liquid coral food from TMC, which I think is really good. Have you used that, Woody?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, usually my phosphates are really low. That's what I put some of that in.
Yeah, well, I use that, and the polyps go mental for it. Well, it says only put so much in, and I think it's great stuff. So I keep dumping it in. A lot of it, and all.
Oh, look who's turned up.
Who is it? Ah, Michael. Must have got me text. What's this?
No, what I was saying, like, it'd be dope if there's like, if we get technology that could like continuously feed our tanks instead of us doing like these massive dumps, like just continuously feed the tanks over like a 24-hour period. And
There's got to be something like that already.
But you know, I mean, it becomes a matter of like preserving the stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So that's like the only challenge.
I mixed all this shit up. I know that. I know 3. 1, 2.
What's on TV to watch?
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. I don't know.
He looks like he's in Bed Bath and Beyond.
Cool.
Well, he tells behind you.
Michael, link me. There we go. I'm going to send you an email, Michael. Michael, you got a link.
So I think I lost my Elo's test kit.
How'd you lose it?
I don't know, but it says 50 mils, so I found one that's 5, so I'm gonna use 3 of this if it works.
Well, go on, Shaka.
Well, I go on, real boy.
They are enough. They are upon the gods are in it.
In it.
In a minute, Zimit.
Well, crack-a-lacking, everyone.
There you go. Everyone's like, where's Michael? Don't come on no more, he's boring.
Just, you know, to be honest, last week I messaged you, didn't I? Saying like, are you doing Test Tuesday? And then I didn't get a notification. I've not been getting notifications for anything on my phone.
Yeah, we're all like, yeah.
Liar.
I saw it, you know, on my subscriber list, and it had finished. I was gutted. But I'm here now, and this is going to be my first. Because the thing is, when I don't do Test Tuesday, I don't test.
Right, I haven't tested in.
Since last Test Tuesday.
I would test, but I'm not even home.
No, he's in Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh, screw you. I just got the whole Bed Bath and Beyond joke. Yeah, now I'm just sitting on the couch right now, watching TV. Trying to watch TV. I'm about to watch some Queen Sugar.
Right.
It's a good show. You should watch it.
What's happening, everyone? What's happening?
Queen Sugar.
What's happening, Gal? And Jack?
Right, magnesium. Someone sent me a message. No.
Right, the big one is my KH because I changed my dose and the tank looks a little bit off. I've lost some of the coloration in some of my corals.
You've lost what?
I've lost some of the coloration in some of the corals. Like, they're still colourful, but they're not as colourful as they were. So I'm wondering if it's down to my KH.
Should get Paul to take some pictures for you.
Yo, the craziest thing I seen like 2 nights ago in my tank, right? I killed the flow. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Turn the blues on, and I see baby fishes.
Baby fishes.
Yeah, my damsels. I think my damsels are the only pair. I think they spawned, and like the little fries, you see them just swimming around like with these big bug eyes, and I'm just like, whoa, did I just breed damsels in captivity? Holy shit! You know, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna die because I don't have the food source for them. But it's just really cool. I just turned the lights on one night, and you see these little big bug eye, little tadpole looking things just swimming around.
Got in there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Has anybody bred Talbot damsels in captivity?
I've never bred any. I've bred clowns, but they got eaten.
I know that the damsel type of fish are easy to breed in thingy, aren't they?
I don't know. I never heard of anybody with captive bred one.
Breeding damsels is like breeding clowns.
Yeah.
Oh, so thanks. Oh, so you're just going to discredit me?
What?
I think you guys are just going to discredit me. But if I was like some reefer, like what's those guys' name again? The guy that makes Acro Power.
2 Little Fishes.
Yeah, if I was him saying it, you guys would have been all like, "Oh my god, wow!" Right?
I don't even know who he is.
Nah, but it's not easy to breed clowns. Do you know what I mean? It's not an easy thing to do. But
it's most probably because you've left it alone. Like I say, you just left it alone for a while, haven't you? So the most probably like happy where they are, nothing bothering them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's really nothing that's probably a predator on them. Maybe the rats, but nothing else in the tank would probably eat them. I don't know. I'd love to see the torch roll sting the shit out of them.
Top shelf.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, we're getting there. That's blue. That's blue. That's definitely blue. One more drop. That's blue. That's blue. This is like 1 drop to the end.
1 drop, isn't it?
1490. Magnesium 1490. So that's on the eye. That's high. That's raised up a little bit. Everything's high a little bit.
Alkalinity 7.3. 7.3 sucks.
Mine's bang on 7.3. Same as yours.
Yeah, my 6.7 was well better than 7.3.
It's not sucks. See, me being a proper reefer is top.
No. 6.7 is well better. See, I'm a proper reefer because I can hold stupidly low levels. Well, I could do until I up my dose.
Would you overdose?
I've not overdosed. I've just upped my dose because my KH dropped. So I've just clearly upped.
How many mils you dosing now?
12 now.
Oh, big boy! Look at you. You're almost up to my level.
Well, you're not on Triton though, are you?
Yeah, but you can do a little math.
What are you dosing?
Yeah, like I think trying is like triple the strength.
Right.
Yeah. So you're getting up there. I see you, big boy. Finally got some corals in your tank.
Corals that are growing as well.
Yeah. That's always a good thing when you're just gradually bumping up. It's a good feeling, man. Because like sometimes you don't necessarily see that growth, especially in like larger colonies. You know what I mean? Because it's just like so many branches are grown at once. Versus people go crazy when like a nub encrusts. Oh my god, my nub is encrusting. It's just like it's just like okay, cool, like but like like I don't think like you ever really sat down like looked at an acro or like a coral and like that's like a mini colony or like a colony. When they grow, like that's a lot of material they're putting on, man. Like
I've got a red sea, and it's a coral in my tank that I don't really pay attention to because it's not like super eye catching because it's purple. Like my barley slimer and my shortcakes and stuff. Obviously,
when it's purple.
It's purple, yeah.
And is it kind of like a weird shape? Like it's not a cylinder; it's like an oval.
Yeah, it's not like your typical, like acro coralites type thing. It's more like a branch. Paul's got one.
A true Red Sea one, because it's actually plugs from the Red Sea.
Yeah, well, we've got the same one, haven't we? Because we both got it off Oracle.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
you would have got my colony because Mark lost all his, took some of mine, grew it again, but he can grow it quicker than I can. So.
Yeah. But yeah, since like that one doesn't really catch my attention because it's not like super eye catching with the blues on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I had a look at a picture the other day and it's completely changed in shape and size totally. But obviously because I'm not paying attention to it, you don't realize, do you?
Yeah. No, definitely. Like I was looking at my PC Rainbow yesterday, and I was like, "This thing is getting huge." Like, it pretty much like tripled in size. I'm just like, "What the hell?" Like, Then I have other corals; they just don't grow. Unless you look at them from the top down, they just encrust, man. They just don't grow.
JB, I think JB's got some corals off Mark, Yeah. JB, have you got corals off Mark? I think he got a Zoa. Yeah, you got one of them and all that.
Does Matt? I take it Mark post.
Yeah, Mark will if it suits him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he won't do it for everyone. I think it's one of them. He's got a lot of the time he'll say it's on you if it dies because he'd rather not. Do you know what I mean? He says if I send it, but he's done it a few times, sent them out for even people I've told. I've said like send them some stuff out. And he's had to replace it because it's died when it's got there.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you something. Does Worldwide Coral ship to the UK?
No.
No?
Nowhere in America ships to the UK.
Oh, okay. No, because they have this new, I guess it's like a mystery box kind of thing.
Mystery Rock?
Huh?
Mystery Rock, did you say?
No, mystery box.
All right.
And I guess you like, there's like 3 different tiers. Like, it's like rubbish corals, okay corals, and like top end corals. And you pay like X amount of dollars per month, and they send you like 5 every month, free shipping.
I like that idea.
I don't.
No, I was watching a few videos, and like, I think what is it, Matt Hatter did one, and
Yeah.
he basically tallied up. So I think like he ordered like a top tier box, which was, I want to say 300. I think it's 100, 200, and $300. And the value of it was about $700. So like if you were supposed to go and like buy the corals from like Worldwide Corals or that coral from like another vendor, like the price, it's like so worth the money, you know. And I really like that concept, like, you know what I mean? Because, you know, like when you go like in the beginning when you're setting up a tank, you know, like I know for me, like I used to spend probably like $100 a week for like the better half of like 6 months. Oops, I really just said that out loud. I'm gonna scare off so many people. Like, yeah, no wonder his tank looks like that. But yeah, but honestly, probably like $100 a week for the better half of 6 months, give or take $50 here or there.
Yo,
But,
that store is awesome.
Like store?
Worldwide Corals.
Yeah.
So yeah, and when you're there, you
Did they give you your own sleeping bag?
My own what?
Your own sleeping bag. Sounds like you're about to move in.
Nah, bro. I love the store, man. And listen, and if you're buying like a lot of stuff, they'll give you a discount on stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they'll give you a good discount on stuff. Like, that is a good store. Like, they have, and they allow you to walk through the store, see the facility. Like, I didn't get to see the grow facility, but yeah, it's a really nice store. And they have really nice tanks there. Like, all their tanks are awesome. You know, you go to a LFS and they have one nice tanks. Like, all their tanks are like nice.
Yeah, and they're all bare bottom, right?
Not all of them are bare bottom,
but the nice ones are.
You know what? I don't remember. I have to look at the video I shot to see.
I don't think Casper's tank's bare bottom, is it?
Which one?
Casper's.
Yeah, that's bare bottom. I like the look of sand. I'm sorry, I can't do a reef.
Nah, I'm kind of.
Even if it's just a light dusting, like I understand. You know, like for maintenance, the people don't want to have sand. Like, I fully understand that, but I'm willing to deal with whatever the consequences are to have sand. Like, I just, you know, coming from the beach and stuff, I just feel like sand for me is a requirement. So I'm willing to put in whatever is needed to do to, you know, the maintenance for sand. But I understand that people, listen, I've seen those tanks that they have with like the corals and crusting, like they have cypher encrusting on the ground on the bare bottom. Like, that's nice. I like that. So it's just personal preference.
Yeah.
It's personal preference. Yeah.
I should be picking up a 120, so I'm gonna hopefully by the end of the month.
I lost my ELOS thing test kit, so yeah, I might have to do Red Sea calcium today.
Red Sea utter rubbish, innit?
I mean, I like the ELOS calcium, but you know what? If I see them at, I'm gonna beg them for like, if they have any on hand, ask them for the little thing. I'm not buying a new one just to test calcium.
You know what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go on.
Ryan's coming to Mac now. Prestige Reef, Ryan.
Yeah, no. Sports already. No.
One spoon.
Been speaking to everybody.
Speak to everyone, do you?
Yep.
I'm trying to find a good movie.
We're meeting up with Langside when we're there or not.
What, and Mike as well? Oh, Mike's not going, is he?
No.
Events in Espanol. Concerts and documentaries.
See, that's what everyone needs to know, Michael. What Mike Palette's doing. Whoop, whoop.
Is he the one that's doing the 500 as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if you look what he's doing, he's using.
Oh boy. Oh,
He's using
here we go. Change the
listen, hey, this is a good one. He's using one of the methods I created on his tank. Whoop, 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 whoop.
all right, I'll talk to you later, guys. I don't think his ego can fit all of us in this live stream.
Wait. What?
You've changed, Paul. Just saying. You used to be so, used to be just so humble, and this used to be the live stream where you could go to for just, just humble beginnings and just get on with everybody. And now look at you, you're just big egocentric maniac.
What's the method?
Miracle mud in the reactor.
That's what you're whooping about?
Yeah, it's never been done. Oh, it was never done. Lang said it's never been done. It was Mike Paletta. I was like when I was talking to Mike Paletta about it, and he's doing it in his thing.
That new tank looks nice, though. Nice dimension.
Big, big, big.
I couldn't even watch the rest of the video, to be honest.
I struggle to watch the American reefing videos because, first of all, they kick the ass out. Yeah, they kick the ass out of the sponsorship stuff at the beginning. They spend the first 10 minutes talking about how they're sponsored by this person and the rest, and then it's just not very.
No energy. Energy.
Yeah. I like the points that they put across and stuff, but it could be put across a little bit more fun.
No, dude, I definitely understand. Trust me, it's just like it's just like very bland. Not a fan of it.
Where's what do you got anyway? As soon as I come in, he goes quiet. Getting a complex.
Cool.
I'm here, mate. I'm here.
Ah, good.
Probably got me bag of Maltesers.
You're on the Maltesers, son.
I am, mate. I am.
Oh, nice.
How long have you got left on your passport, Michael?
Passport?
Yeah.
I've only just got it.
Yeah, same here. I renewed mine last year.
Why do you guys need passports?
To come to the US.
Wait, so everybody needs a passport to come to America?
Yeah.
I thought a passport was an American thing.
It's a world where every country's got you have to have a passport.
Do you know what I mean? Everything revolves around America. That's how Americans think.
Yeah, it does.
See, officially, if it's go to Ireland, you don't need a passport from the UK, but they always want one. Not the Irish don't want them. Ryanair want them. But you can just get over there with just a driving license.
Right. I'm nearly done already. Flying through these tests because I'm not getting distracted. The only thing is now it's
we have a new Top Gear.
Magnesium time.
AK time. Do you use black box for your lighting?
We all know what happens at flipping magnesium time.
Michael buggers up. Have you got any Hannah checker yet for your phosphates? No.
No, I have not checked my phosphates for God knows how long now.
Well, this is how it goes. So I'm a proper reefer. Michael's a lazy reefer.
To be fair, it's always been that way. It's only recently that I got proper reefer status, and then I just threw it all away.
JB Aquatics, I have no need to leave the UK. I want to leave the UK because it's crap.
No, he can't leave the UK because he's on license.
There's a bracelet around his ankle that tells him he can't go.
As soon as he gets out of the geotag area, it goes beep, 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 beep. And the popo comes. I'll leave that to JB. Oh, JB told us about quite a big shop for Plan B for the Aqua Expo, just in case.
Yeah, but I'm not going down London again.
You are.
It's not London.
Yeah, no, it's
Midlands.
JB, Bedford.
Bedford, that's the one.
Yeah, it's right. It's 4 hours away.
Oh, is it?
4.5 hours away. You're right down south again.
Well, I flipping drove anyway.
Right. Well, why down south again? Give the Northerners a turn.
Yeah, I know. Well,
It's alternate. It needs to be alternate.
We need a Plan B then, just in case, because I've not
Because a lot of the people that come to that one was from down south, and not a lot. In fact, I don't think any Northerners come to it. You know what I mean? So it needs to be alternate. Aqua Paradise, Aqua Expo at the Living Reef.
Living
Which
Reef?
Living Reef?
Who's
Not the one. Yeah, there's a few Living Reefs. There's loads of Living Reefs around the country. You need to be specific.
Oh, did you hear that next month the imports back?
No.
Next month, what?
Next month, Indo opens back.
Yeah, but they've done that a few times, and it's been pushed away again. Don't listen to nothing until it actually happens. Aqua Paradise in Oldham, that's not going to happen. Three people get into the shop and it'll be full. And personally, I don't like it.
I like the shop. I really do. I've always liked it.
You're going to like it because your picture's up on the wall.
Yeah, my picture of my tank. Picture of my tank's on the wall, and because that's where Jeff came from. and my first ever coral also came from there. So
and it's in Michael's town.
It's as close to me as it is close to you. It's right next to your work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can see it from where I work, yeah. But...
Wait, do you guys remember your first coral?
Yeah, I remember my first coral.
I've still got my first coral in my tank.
I can't remember my first coral. No, I think my first coral were eagle-eye zoas.
It was a bubble coral. Same as that one over there. Bubble coral.
Yeah, I think my first coral was eagle-eye zoas. In this tank, I don't know what my first coral was.
Do you know what? That Michael, what JB's just said there, that does actually pretty suit me well.
It's weather dependent though, isn't it?
It's definitely weather dependent.
Unless he's willing to flip and put some money in his pocket to get a gazebo. But it's an option.
It's a really, really... The thing is, he did that just so that they could have stalls, do you know, like Fritz and that outside.
Yeah, the only problem is parking again.
There's no parking there whatsoever.
None at all. So people would have to park on the road, and the road's a main road, and it's a narrow road, so it'd be difficult. And it's a little bit too far away from motorway links as well.
It's a good walk.
Which is
25 minutes from the motorway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's not really an ideal location. I wish it was.
But everyone needs to go visit if they can, because it's a really good place. I really liked it there.
I tell you what, but again, it's a little bit out of the way, which would be perfect. I went to it the other day, but it's in Hull, and it's right at like the edge of Hull. So it's not really ideal location, but it's called Lynx Aquatics. The place is frigging huge. It's got fish tanks in there, right? And I kid you not, it's got fish tanks in there. And as you look down them, there's so many of them, it looks like there's a horizon. Honestly, there's thousands of tanks. It's got to be pushing a good couple of hundred tanks, like borderline 1,000 tanks in that place, because it's just literally, when you look down the wall, they just go forever, and it's like a horizon. There's just so many tanks, but the shop's big as well, and it's got a massive car park at the front. It'd be ideal, but it's just not ideally placed.
Yeah, go. That you need to ask Michael, because he works in Leicestershire. Or Leicester.
Oh yeah, I don't work in Leicester. I work from home, but I go to Leicester for meetings.
Leicester shops in Lancaster and Leicester.
Lancaster.
Yeah.
I don't know. Leicester.
Lancaster's more north.
Lancaster's up near us. That's like Blackpool way, isn't it?
Further up.
But Leicester, I don't know. I've not been down there yet. I'm in Lincolnshire.
He's in Leicestershire.
Leicestershire, but I'm in Lincolnshire. Oh, my office is in Lincolnshire, I should say.
No worries, TMG.
Right, moment of truth. Everybody shut up. It's magnesium time.
Manchester, Liverpool. Right, so in Manchester, you've got Big on Fish.
Too small.
You've got I think it's for him to visit and things like that. You've got Big on Fish, Oasis. You've got good ones to go to. I'm not. Yeah, I don't. You've got the Abyss, but that's not my shot. You've got a sump. Don't go to the Abyss. Anything to do with sumps is, yeah.
Our prejudice aside,
it's a good shot.
Yeah. You know what I mean. At the end of the day, you know they have their opinions, which everybody's entitled to, I guess. But you know, it's one of those where I don't go.
Aqua Paradise, Aqua Expo, just a marine event. Nope. The fish year, it seemed it was, but the second night now it's not. It's a mixed freshwater and saltwater. I think it's better. You're getting a bigger crowd in. And Michael's turned to the dark side and gone like that stuff that you drink fish. You know what I mean?
Stays quiet all the live streams.
Was that a gag? Was that a gag reflex, Woody?
It was a bit, mate. Yeah, sorry.
Did you sick in your mouth when I mentioned freshwater fish?
Slightly, yeah.
But I've never seen these freshwater corals. Have you, Woody?
No, right now. Ain't they like scuba men that bubbles come out their mouth and things like that?
Yeah. That's where they put. That's where they put rock. Yeah, it's where they put rotten wood in the fish tanks. Do you know that one? Yeah.
Well,
do you know that dark water stuff? That dark water stuff that makes you like someone's pissed in your fish tank. That one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Kraken corals. Yeah, Kraken corals is more Blackburn. Accrington.
I keep thinking of talking about thing here. I was going to say it's too small, but Kraken corals. If you are gonna come down this area, then Kraken corals is definitely one to visit because they're just killing it over there.
Yeah. Another good one to go to is, again, Michael don't like this, but Burscough Aquatics. Burscough is a really good one. I personally have never been, but I do all my online shopping there, and I love it.
Right, where's my phone?
Why, Michael? Why you don't like that store?
Because
you remember you're public here, so if you want to do it private.
Michael,
for reasons.
You work in the industry now, Michael.
I know I do.
Grudges.
Amazon Aquatics, where's that?
You order it online.
Amazon Aquatics is in Lee. It's too small. Oh, unless you're saying going just to visit. It's freshwater. It's freshwater only, and it's too small for what's it called? For the Aqua Expo.
Yeah, wherever we go, it's got to be.
I know why Aqua Paradise is saying that. Is that Josh? Aqua Paradise. Is that Josh?
Where's he from?
He's from. I think he works at Amazon Aquatics, and Amazon Aquatics owns the Living Reef in Oldham.
So it's his brother then, isn't it?
No, it's not his brother. He just works there.
No, I'm saying his brother works in Oldham. The owner works in Lee. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then his brother works in Oldham.
I don't know if they're related, but yeah.
didn't he use helpful?
The Living Reef in Oldham. So if you're the owner or you work there, you need to tell him he needs to get some decent tanks with proper corals in, not softy crap, because it's just boring.
Oh, don't you hold back, will you?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, you know, you go in there, there's nothing for a proper reefer in there.
You're kicking the ass out of that, aren't you, kid?
That's a trademark.
Do when you walk in, you want to look at some nice SPS and that, there's none of it. It's just crappy softies in there and stuff like that.
He's playing on that proper reefer thing like I play on Legend.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, Aaron's Aquarium, Legend.
I'm waiting for the punchline. I can't believe he was.
Oh, somebody sent me an email. Who was it? And I have, if just in case you're watching the stream, I've seen your email, and I will reply to it because you called me a legend. Where's my well.
Anyway, Prince Proper Reefer, you're not involved in this.
Who was it? Nick Walters. Shout out to Nick Walters. He said, "Hi, Aaron's Aquarium, Legend." I will reply to your email just because you started it in the right way. GI. Right. I'm gonna dial my I think I'm gonna dial my dosing back a little bit.
So here we've got Proper Reefer, Sir Woody, Prince Proper Reefer, and Legend.
Sir Legend.
That's what he wrote. He wrote Legend. He just forgot to put the space in it.
Aaron's Aquarium, Legend.
Michael got a new RAS. Melissa.
Oh, look at! How do you know Melissa? You weren't even there when I got it.
Someone's been telling on you.
It was at the shop when I was at the shop when I bought. Do you know earmuff wrasse? There was a pair of earmuff wrasse at the shop, and I couldn't stop looking at them while I was there. And then in the end, I went home with them.
Right, I've never used this, so Michael, this might be for you. Are you meant to wash media for calcium reactor before you use it?
Are you meant to wash what? Where was I? Are you meant to wash the media for calcium reactor before you use it? Yeah, it'd be a good idea because you just want to get rid of the dust, just like you would with carbon. The only thing that you wouldn't wash before you use it is like Rowaphos and stuff like that. Standard GFO, you would give a little bit of rinse, but Rowaphos type media goes under a load of different names now. But Rowaphos type media, you put straight in and let the cloud go into your tank. It's fine.
There you go. Said thank you. I'll check my slate in a minute. I'll stick my tongue in it. If I've got a little salty, that it's good.
Dip and chip in it.
Yeah. That's the one. Right.
All right.
I need chocolate.
Right. So all my levels have changed. That's probably why the corals are flipping. Oh, shh.
Bugger.
Sorry, bugger. No.
Bugger.
Being beautiful.
Bugger.
Yeah, all my levels have changed, so that's probably why the corals are sulking a little bit. Or not sulking, but have changed colour.
Mine are awesome.
My KH is now at 7.3 when it originally was at 6.7. 6.7 was well better than 7.3. Calcium's now at 440, but I think it was at 440 anyway. Calcium's still the same, 440. Mag's gone up though.
What's your mag?
1470.
See, mine's knocking on 1480, 1490.
Yeah, it's 1470, but it was 1350.
See, that's working the other way because usually, ooh, super chat, Melissa. Thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated.
You want to see the fish that Melissa has first of all put deposits down already, and the fish. Did you see that picture of that fish that I shared the other day? That £2,200 one, the Cospic angel. Conspict angel. You see it?
Yeah, cannot justify.
Melissa might be getting it. Just saying.
No. Can't justify it.
Melissa has got dough.
Yeah,
But she's
it's
got.
an angelfish.
I shared it.
It's an angelfish.
But
Yum, 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 yum. If you like coral with polyps on, don't get an angelfish.
No, she's got fish only. But
Right.
she's already got one of the fish in there. I shared that as well. It was a dog face puffer, but it was like a mango color and a yellow orange color. She's got that, and the other dog face that was in there, which was like black and white. She's got what is it? A blue face angel as well in there, and stuff like that. So definitely going to be a mental fish only tank. Mental.
Good. Falcon Quick, hello.
I don't know what it is with this. This dosing pump, but every now and then, it just I can't connect to it. Like I can't just open my phone up and just connect to it.
Same here, mate.
What?
Same here.
Have you got the same one as me?
Yeah.
I wonder why it does it. Because I have to like reconnect to it, doing all that auto connect crap, and it's like all I want to do is just pull my phone out and just do it.
I think Gal's just bought the same one.
Yeah, he has done, yeah. But just every now and like I can connect. If I go back over and press a button, then I can connect back up to it. But it's a pain in the
Why
ass.
should you have to do that?
Exactly. Do you know what? I'm going to go into the settings because I had this with the.
How often did you calibrate it?
I calibrated it with my phone.
What? You calibrate it with the phone?
I calibrated with the phone, yeah. Oh, it doesn't require anything.
Go looks like a fault because it's happening on Michael's and Woody's firmware upgrade. Is there a firmware upgrade for it, Michael? Go on the website and have a look.
Do you know what? I've only just learned about firmware upgrades because I've got a couple of Max Spec lights and my Max Spec gyro actually that needed a firmware upgrade, and I didn't know because I didn't know like crap like that needed upgrading. So I upgraded all of the firmware, all of my stuff. So now I can connect my gyro to the ICV6. So now I can control my gyro through my phone, which is awesome. But then my camera, do you know my proper camera? This one. I didn't realize that this needed a firmware update as well, and it's well behind. And the lens has a firmware update and all. So I did the firmware updates on that. Flipping heck. The camera
connects to the internet as a firmware update. Greg's in. What's up, Bellend? Happy Tuesday.
Who's in?
Greg
Oh,
Jones.
Uncle Greg. Have you seen Uncle Greg's new pool? He's got this big, massive container. I don't know what he's going to do with it. Looks like a flipping pond. Right, I need to change the dose.
So, I got to finish testing, but I'm so lazy.
You fell asleep.
I was eating dinner, so. All right. Give me a minute, and then I'll go. I tested phosphates, nitrates, KH, all looking good. Now I got to do nitrate and magnesium.
Oh, my nitrates are down.
No, not nitrate.
No, my nitrates are down.
Why?
15. It was 25.
1,000 gallon aquaculture tank for aquaponics. I have a video on it next week. So there you go. Next week, everyone get to Greg Jones's channel and have a look at his 1,000 gallon that he's going to be doing.
Greg Jones? He's in the chat?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me go to his channel. Never heard of Greg Jones before.
You have heard of Greg Jones before. It's Uncle Greg.
Oh, that's Uncle Greg? Oh, that Greg Jones. Oh, my bad. I didn't know. I just clicked on it and realized I'm already subbed, so sorry, Greg. Shiny new avatar? Oh, as soon as it opened and I saw the intro video, I'm like, I know this dude. Greg Jones.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode number 565,000,002. I'm Uncle Greg, and I welcome you to my channel.
Does he really keep numbers?
Yeah. Every single video is numbered.
Hashtag proper reefer. Look at that. Dev.
Whoop, whoop.
Proper reefers. Whoop, whoop.
Proper reefers.
That's going to be a new channel. We should all set up proper reefers. Welcome to Proper Reefers. Welcome. Seymour, Woody, Michael's not on it yet because he's not a proper reefer. But
proper reefer, me, mate. You know why? Because I've got the biggest tank. You know what they say about it. You know what they say about having the biggest. What?
Greg can join us because he's got 1,000 gallon.
Yeah, but it's freshwater.
Wait, Michael say that? Did he just say?
I'm only saying it so I could say it before Woody.
Paul, show Michael my ICP.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Right, so if he wants me to see it, then it must be awesome.
Oh, Michael, it's the most awesomest I've ever seen. If that's English.
Hey, listen. If proper reefers English, spelled PROPPA. God, it's late. Then awesomest is whatever you said.
Right, Michael, it's on the thing now. Right, let me just scroll up from the top.
Right, so we've got phosphates of. Oh, sorry.
Look at that. So this is the top.
Green, yellow. Right.
Right.
Yep. Green. Right, all green. All green. All green. Mate,
and that's yellow because it's too low, not because it's high.
What did you do? What did you do? Send them a flipping sample of air.
An air sample. That's just pure oxygen in that vial.
You know what he's done to make himself feel better, don't you? He's mixed up a fresh batch of salt water and just sent that.
Think of what it is in all, Michael. If you look at that aluminium there, aluminum, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there. He could bring that down with Rowaphos, but because his phosphates are so low, he can't.
You know what you can do, though? Get yourself some First Bite flake food and up your phosphates a little bit.
Paul, stop the stream. Plug in again.
Plug in.
Never gonna. Hey, listen, it's never gonna stop. Deal with it.
Welcome to this channel, sponsored by Michael.
Although I'm not giving you shiz.
We just want the free shit.
The only thing that you're getting for free from me, mate, is my respect.
And a handshake.
And an handshake. Maybe a reach round on Saturday night when we're having a few.
An handshake after he's been to the toilet without washing his hands. Ooh.
For a number 2. And there's no paper.
How to fit an 8-foot to 4-foot tank indoors. Big tank. Mine is acrylic. But not a golden shack. It's a golden shack.
It's meant to say shower.
Ah. No.
What's he saying? Golden shower? That's angry. You always got to take it too far, Galga.
So it's gone quiet. People start talking.
Yeah, hold on.
Let's talk about Macna. 4 people in the chat are going to Macna. Oh, not in the chat, in the Hangouts. We've got Reef Dudes who's going to Macna. Who else is going to Macna?
Woody's going Macna. Seymour's going Macna. I'm going Macna. You're going Macna. We're all going to Macna. Gal was going to Macna, but now he's stopped through illness. Yeah, all right.
I know. And Gal, thank you for a ticket. Yeah. So
you know what? He spent God knows how long in the hospital and all that lot. So, You know, normally I'd say, do you know what, Gao, you know, you spent a long time in the hospital and everything else, and I understand the fact that you're not going to Magna, but no, I'm not going to give it you.
All right, guys, I'm back. I was just creating a proper Reefer YouTube channel just to secure it for myself.
Oh, you saw the web domain and everything.
Proper Reefer. I did.
Right.
I've
just changed my address, by the way, on the visa for Magna because I didn't know I had to do that. So whoever told me to do that, was it Woody?
It was me.
Oh, you. Good call. Oh yeah, it was you.
Yeah. See, I'm good. We was going to leave you to it. So when you got there, they'd be like strip searching you and everything. Why are you over here? You know, like bend over.
Mate, they'll do that anyway. That's what I'm going to make sure that I wear clean boxes and everything because they will.
I'd make sure you wear dirty ones if you know they're going to do it.
Yeah, we'll go back to that stage of not wiping my ass.
Go back to that stage. Hang on, Michael. Something you need to tell us.
Hey, listen. Sometimes got to do what you got to do, ain't you?
Would it? But you're not sitting next to Michael on the plane.
I'm going to give you both. I'm going to give you both a Mexican.
I'm going to send you something.
Send you something.
You, Michael, and I.
Oh, mate, if it's one of those WhatsApp things, don't. Especially if it's on the subject of what we've just been talking about.
Hello, Victor. If I didn't say that already. Anyone else in there I've not said hello to? Everyone in there, hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
I can see it in your eyes.
Well, I tell you what, when you get Seymour singing, he never shuts up.
Ooh.
So what we're doing, are we going to have an early stream finish, or should we have an all-nighter?
All night off?
Well, I've not been on the stream for ages, so all night.
Are you in work tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm in work every day.
Oh yeah, must be me and Woody. That's off tomorrow.
Must be.
Do you have to leave? You have to leave your house to go to work.
Who?
Yeah. That must just be me and Seymour then.
That just scared the shit out of me. Car just backfired right behind me.
Still got to work though.
Still got to work though, but we don't have to leave the house. And if we want to stay in our boxes all day, we can do.
Oh, I'm not wearing anything right now.
It's a warm night.
Mm-hmm. It's
all night long.
all night long. All right. All night long. All right. All night long.
So, who's doing it when we get the Magna? Yeah, you having it, Seymour?
Is there any? Wait, let me bring up the Magna. Let me see if I can see the Magna vendors. Is there any vendors or anything you want to talk to? At this time, they should have published like at least a list of vendors. You know, we should be able to see like what vendors or exhibitor. Oh no, that's for the 2015. That's for the 2015 Magna, huh? Wait, hold on. I cannot. Oh, the vendors aren't there. Okay, they do have an exhibitor prospectus. Let's see.
I've seen that one already, Woody.
That's Michael. Vegas.
Has not seen it yet, has he?
Oh, mate. Oh, no. Look at the scruff. He's laughing. It's hanging in his beard.
Turn around, get a mouthful of that.
Okay, that's hanging that. How do you even do something like that?
One of them typhoon skimmers to clear that up.
No.
Ecotech new units for lights. You know what?
They've got to be.
I think Ecotech are doing something sneaky because they've cut the prices of all the Gen 4s. Right?
No.
When they had the Gen 3s, they were sneaky because they never did anything. And they was getting them all out. Everyone was buying them 2 weeks later.
Just the XR30s, the XR15s are not on sale.
Yeah, but they've stopped selling all the stuff for them. You know what I mean? It's like it's crap.
Yeah, but the stuff is the same though. Like the diffusers and stuff works on every.
No.
I'm just saying.
Melissa's just sent me a picture.
She's got it.
What? No, not the Conspict Angel. The Lenardi Ras. Oh, so jealous. Have you seen a Lenardi Ras?
Most I don't know. Send me a show us. Put it up on the screen.
Hold on, let me get the screen up.
Yeah, I've seen loads of them.
Go. What you want to do, don't buy anything yet until Macna's finished, just so you know what's out. How are you? I'd hold off for any tech, wait till after Macna. Because all the good stuff will be released at Macna, and then you'll buy something now before your tank's built, and you go, crap, should have waited. I won't buy anything. Even Hannah stuff, because they might start bringing different things out.
Right, where is it? This Ras. Yeah? See it?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. Cockfields used to have them in all the time.
Right, well, that Ras.
No. The Lenardi Ras, there's no way a fish store has them in all the time.
No, Cockfields. No, Cockfields used to get top of the range Rassing all the time.
This is not
but that Ras is over $1,000.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't think that's something.
Oh, you've not been to the Abyss. He's not been to the Abyss, has he, Michael?
What do you mean?
Have you seen the Abyss? The expensive fish they have in there, constant.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that's one place where all the professional footballers go and all that. You know, like United, City, and all that. Who've got tanks in their house. All of them go there.
Well, that Lenardi Ras there on that picture, it says on the thing $850, right? The Lenardi Ras that Melissa's just bought is bigger than that, and it's $1.5. So jealous.
That's too expensive. $875 down here.
Well, so
it's massive, mate. Honestly, it's huge.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's huge. You're talking like that big. It's massive.
I still think she's being done over. 1,500 quid because it's 2 inches bigger.
No.
Hey, 2 inches is a lot, would it?
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll give it that. Jenny's nodding her head. She said she'd pay 1,500 for 2 inches bigger as well.
Hey, mate, just push harder.
I said to her, I'm not folding it in half for anyone.
That's nice. It's definitely a stunning fish. I love Ras though.
Oh, this one's beautiful. I got some earmuff Ras from the shop the other day. I got a pair, female, nowhere to be seen. She went in, she went to ground. I've not seen her since. Male's been out every day, but the male's big. The male's the biggest Ras in my tank now. The male's big. He's out and about, but the female's gone. She came, saw her the first day, and then not seen her since. She's gone to ground. Whether she comes back out or something at night, but I have had it before when I had a chorus Ras, and I didn't see it for 2 weeks, and then just weirdly enough, after 2 weeks, there it was. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. She said that the Lenardi Ras, TMC brought 7 of them into the country, and only 2 of them made it. And they haven't seen any for 5 years. I've not seen any Lenardi Ras before. The only reason I know what one is because when I was doing a live stream ages ago, I was asking people for ideas for Ras, and I think it was Welsher, Doctor of Welsh Magic, said get a Lenardi Ras. So I was like, I googled it, obviously didn't see a price, and I went, yeah, I'm getting one of them. Yeah, you're definitely getting one. Yeah, I'm getting one of them, 100%. And then I found out there was over $1,000. I was like, no, not getting one of them.
Where does Victor? Victor, where are you from? Where do you live?
Kraken Corals. Kraken Corals has it online. They sell Triton.
Yeah, yeah. Get it from H2O. No one's selling. So is he from the US? No one's selling it. Seymour, you'll know that one.
We are, isn't it?
Victor.
What?
Victor. He lives in New York. Where does he get Triton?
Manhattan. Wait, hold on. Manhattan Aquariums has Triton. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was trying to register a proper reefer
.com.
Facebook account, Instagram account, everything account. Sorry. All right, so I got the Facebook, All right, sorry. I registered everything. All right. Victor, yes, Manhattan Aquariums. It's funny. I was just looking at their website. Let me get you the address, Victor. They're on 37th Street between 10th and 11th Avenues. So like a block away from the Javits Center. There's the address. And yeah, they have Triton. Yeah, call them. Look, just search Manhattan Aquariums and call them. Just ask them if they have it in stock. But the last time I was there, I think 3 weeks ago, they had Triton in stock. And they do ship. I think you have to pay shipping, but they will ship to you. All right.
Oh, here we go. Ultramarine Magazine. Ultramarine Magazine. On the front cover of Ultramarine Magazine, that's the rash that she's got.
Say again?
This screen that I'm sharing now, that wrasse on the cover of Ultramarine, that's the one she's just bought.
It doesn't say they have it on the website, but I've seen it where they don't have it on the website, but they have it in store. I'll just call them, see what they have, and
A new backpack? You like my backpack?
yes, Tyler, it looks nice.
I gotta admit, I'm getting quite excited, you know. 15 days, 7 hours, and 20 minutes until we set off to Magna.
You got a countdown of you.
Hey, I've got a countdown. Don't you worry about that. 15 days, 7 hours, 20 minutes, and 22 seconds.
We've still got to sort out to get to the train station.
We've already started that. You're going to come pick me up, and then we're going to get the taxi down.
Yeah.
Michael is selling another tank. I didn't buy this tank. This tank came to me as like default because I took it on to sell it on. I didn't take it for me because it was a customer's tank. Tang. It was a customer's tank, so I've got it to sell it or find it a new home, basically. So it was never intended to be my tang. It's just I've ended up with it longer than I wanted because they get big and only certain people can have it.
Right, I've got an important announcement. I need someone to subscribe to my Instagram account because I've got 999 followers.
Oh man, that is what we're down to now.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, one follower for 1,000 on Instagram.
Say that I'll get Taylor to do it.
I'll let the new proper reefer account I just did subscribe to you.
No, this on Instagram. This is
No.
not YouTube. This is Instagram.
No,
Do you
no,
know
no.
what I'm gonna do?
I registered everything.
Oh,
I'm-
refresh it.
when Taylor subscribes, I'm gonna unsubscribe.
I registered
1,000. Whoop whoop. 1,000 followers.
everything on
1001.
Instagram. I'm gonna unsubscribe, so he'll be back down to 9.
I've now got 1,010.
Ah,
What? Oh, you lot suck.
I'm not
Can't
joking. I just didn't want you to unsubscribe.
push all down now anyway, can't we? Hold on.
Oh, I've got another one.
Falcon quick.
Reef Community Worldwide, 1002.
Yeah, baby.
I can see. Seymour, are you subscribed?
Yes.
Unsubscribe with me so we can get him back down.
Cool.
And then all the proper Reefer accounts that you've got, unsubscribe them as well.
Oh, I'm subscribed to him on 2 accounts, so I'm gonna subscribe on both.
Don't care. Got 1,004 now, so you can both do it. Whoop whoop.
Have you seen? Oh, fuck that, come on.
Hello.
So you think the Triton Dorsey machine will be released? Do you know what? There's going to be a lot of new stuff. It's weird, isn't it? You can't assume what you think's going to be there.
I know
what's going to be there. It's smiling. Look.
I know of one piece of equipment that's on its way that is going to change the game.
What?
Change the game, and I can't say it publicly, but it's going to change the. It's going to change the game.
Aaron's aquarium glass cleaner.
Aaron's aquarium bell tip polisher.
A polishing rag.
Yeah. It's good for your head and your head.
Thank you, all the people.
No, but seriously,
All in.
I'll tell you a lot about it in a bit. But gonna change the game.
Well, don't tell me they're gonna ban and make freshwater tanks extinct.
Without fresh water, there's no salt water. Remember that. Right, question for you.
Go for it.
When you go to Magna,
Yeah.
who or what company are you most looking forward to seeing?
Worldwide corals. For
Worldwide
me.
Corals.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Paul?
None.
Come on. He's got
The bar that's at Magna.
Yeah.
the bar's going to be expensive, so don't matter. Go on. You got to be one. There's got to be one that you want to go and see.
No.
Come on, what are you going Magna for then? It's got to be something.
Like Vegas, baby.
Yeah, true. But seriously, though, obviously.
No,
Magna.
genuinely. I'm going to Magna. I could do without going there. I just got Vegas. I'm not even joking.
What about you, Seymour?
Tunzi, because they don't do conferences, and I think this is the only time I'm ever gonna meet Roger of Tunzi, and yeah, Tunzi doesn't do many conferences. I think this is the only one they do. So I'll be happy to see Neptune Systems and some of the other ones, but you have opportunity to see them at other conferences. Tunzi is the only conference Roger from Tunes USA does, so I'm gonna be anxious to see him.
What about you guys in the chat? Anybody that's going?
What about you?
What?
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
You know what? I asked that question and I don't know the answer myself. Obviously Max Spec because I work for him now. But other than that, don't know. I don't know. I know. Like on the talks, what's it called?
Obviously,
Eshan from Triton's going to be doing a talk, which I'm interested in. Yeah. And what's that guy called that talks about lighting photosynthesis? Dana Riddle.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing Cruz. The amount of time I spoke to him, I never met him.
Yeah, I've met Cruz. See, Mr. Langside, Mr. Mike Paletta. I've actually met Cruz. Look at him, asked. That's a face of. I mean, I'm bothered. I'm bothered though. Look at Reef, dudes. Everyone is excited to see him. No.
Plain and simple. No, really, mate.
Chop liver, you son. See you every day.
I just want to see if his hair's really ginger.
Yours is ginger.
My hair ain't ginger.
Yes, it is. I've got a screenshot somewhere. I'm going to share it.
I've got the thingy video actually, the Aqua Expo video when we're all sat on the couch, and I don't know whether it's the way that the sun's hitting you or what, but
definitely the sun. Definitely the sun.
Michael, send me the picture. I reckon the image editor will do good on
that. Just a full-on ginger afro.
Yeah, proper.
I'll give him a ginger afro and you some hair.
McDonald's ugly brother.
Hey, listen. Nobody knows what Woody looks like, or a very small amount of people do. So if we throw a ginger afro on his head,
who would know?
Who would know? What's Greg Jones saying?
See, JB knows, look, strawberry blonde.
And that's what ginger people say.
Yeah, before you say anything, no, the other.
It's got ginger ass hair.
Does it set the paper on fire when you wipe your ass?
He makes me laugh when he comes out with that.
When I say it to the wife. Kelly, you got ginger hair? No, I'm not a strawberry blonde. Yeah, but your ass has ginger.
You're making me choke on me Costa.
You on a Costa at this time?
I've had it, do you know what? I've had it since about 5 o'clock.
Roof and shit.
Do you know what? Mr. Saltwater Tank as well. If he's there, is he there this year doing a talk?
He will be, won't he?
I've been following him for, I don't know, how long's he been doing it for? YouTube thing.
Oh, forever and a day. He's been one of like there was a select few people that I watched when I started. You know, I call them the originals, so to speak, because you've got like, you know,
LA Fish Guy. Did you watch LA Fish Guy?
LA Fish Guy, Mr. Saltwater Tank, that other New York Stilo, all those ones. You know what I mean? Those were like the originals, I call them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting Mr. Saltwater Tank as well, personally. Do you know what? Honestly, though, straight up, I'm really looking forward to actually us, like me, you, Seymour, Paul. It's ultimate Essex pout, that mate. That is
You can't get any closer up picture. At least zoom out a bit.
Yeah, but it's not fair to put your missus on the screen. Only if she wants me to.
Oh, she don't care.
Hang on, let's zoom out. So there you go, Sir Woody. So Woody and his bread knife. So that's Sir Woody, and that's Anne Jenny.
It says it there, look, and Jenny Wood.
So she's called Anne Jenny. Gorgeous couple. Nice dark hair and ginger hair.
It's a good contrast.
Yeah.
That's all about, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, Dean, you're a good-looking lad, aren't you?
Used to be, mate. Used to be.
What do you reckon, Jenny?
What's that?
You asking if I'm good-looking?
Yeah.
It's a salt.
Do you reckon he's gone downhill, Jenny?
No.
Oh, have you seen that now, Dean? Just because you're on a live stream, she's being all nice.
She whispered first, "Are you live?" Yeah. Oh, he's gorgeous. He's lovely. As soon as we get off live, she'll be like, "You twat."
You fat ginger bastard.
Who is? Greg Jones, Michael, use some
Hello,
men before your trip. I will be doing, mate. Don't you worry about that. I'm growing my beard back out. I normally line my beard up. Where was I going? I was doing a wedding. I was filming a wedding. And I was trying to get my beard all nice and tidied, you know, so I looked good at the wedding. And I messed it up, so I had to shave the lot off.
Dave Hum, I'm working. By the time I get home, my lights are out. Can I still do a water test? Yeah, you can do a water test. Just do it at the same time every day.
Yeah.
But did you know when your lights go off, your KH drops?
KH drops. It does. EH does.
Why are we all taking jabs at my hair? You know what I mean? Flipping. I'm not involved in this hair
How
conversation.
can people take mick of your hair when you've got none?
Exactly, that's what I mean. They're taking the mick out of the
One on his chin.
my chin's flipping grey and my hair's bald. Do you know what I mean?
Look at this.
Gal's saying I wear a wig and flipping Greg Jones is saying just for a minute.
I'm grey from here. Look, grey all the way up to here.
Yeah, look at why you're not saying nothing about Silverback.
Oi, this is silver. This is silver. Hey, at least it's not ginger, Woody. What are you laughing at?
I'm going to mute next time I laugh.
This is going to be a good trip at Magna. A bald guy, a grey guy, a ginger guy.
And a little fat Ewok. He's got hair from his eyebrows to his toes.
To be fair, I think he'd even admit that he's potentially an Ewok.
Have you heard of laughing?
No more coffees for Woody. No more coffees. We're on the last 20, and that's like to them.
Oh, this is Reef Banter V3.
I'm gonna
See? Imagine this when it's ever so slightly fueled with alcohol. Only ever so slightly though, because based on what you were saying, Woody, I don't think I'll be able to afford any more than ever so slightly.
You know what, Woody? We're gonna do the first Reef Banter at Magna.
All right. A live one at Magna.
Live Reef Banner at Magna. Oh, yeah. Michael, you're for when we get there, sticking 100 on the roulette right away.
That's all I've got.
All or nothing.
We're having it, Woody, aren't we? We're going to walk in, stick it on the roulette table, Michael.
Yep, straight instantly.
It's
When we go
Vegas.
to Bellagio.
Vegas, baby. Stick the money on the table.
What are you putting it on?
Black.
I'm red.
Oh man. Think 50
What?
black, 50 on red.
100 on red,
100.
100 on black.
And if I win, I'll do 1,000.
Ooh.
Woody. All right, I'm in. Woody, you put the money, and I'll collect the winnings.
Oh, it sounds like a no-brainer, that one.
Yeah. Oh, my laptop's about to die.
I've got an hour left on mine. Seymour.
Oh,
Who was in that? Just dropped out there.
right from the only way is this.
Oh, that was Seymour.
Seymour dropped out. Seymour dropped in.
Then you do 1,000 on toys at Magna. Nothing in as madness.
Charlie, do you ever play roulette?
Green. Can't stick it on green.
Oh, where's my thingy gone? I can hear you, but
But you can hear us, but what? If you can hear us and we can hear you, what's wrong with that?
I can't see you.
Yes.
Oh, I found you now. There you go. I was on I've got like 3 screens and I didn't know which one you was on.
We're on the one where Incredible Hulk is.
Incredible Hulk's on all three.
Three of them.
He's that big. Oh. Oh, I got a blue digi the other day off Mickey Boy Mick. Mickey Boy.
What's that?
A blue digi. I got a blue digi off Mickey the other day.
I've got some here.
Well, I got some off Mickey anyway.
Michael, we're using BC UK frozen food. When it defrosted it, do you use the water in the fish tank or change it? I always put the water in my tank from frozen.
The thing is the way you got to think about it is, whatever you know, the food and everything in there, you know, in the water and everything, there's potentially nutrients and everything that's in the water. You know, granted, with most foods that you feed, obviously there's going to be like, you know, maybe phosphorus or whatever else. But I just literally take the cube and throw it in always, because then you're not losing anything. Potentially, if you rinse it or drain it, you're losing some of the nutrients of the food.
I know they used to say, you know, years ago, dump that water because it's iron, phosphates and nitrates and all that. But I think the way things are these days, I think you take benefits from it, especially your corals.
It does. The thing is as well, obviously I've learned a lot about fish food recently, and like frozen foods and flake foods and all that. Like I've always been a big advocate for flake, and I've always fed flake.
Yeah.
Because I thought, because it says on the back of the pack, like 47% protein, and frozen says something like 16% protein, I thought flake was better, but it doesn't work like that. And I still don't fully get like thingy, but basically, obviously, in layman's terms and the way you think about it, right, is like frozen food, like say, for example, mysis and stuff like that, certain companies will freeze it straight out of the sea. You know what I mean? So alive. So like literally out of the sea, frozen, boom. And then you get it, you feed it your fish. You can't get any fresher than that, can you? Unless you like put your fish in the sea. But then if you get flake, then obviously flake goes through a process. So the food itself is ground down. So the mysis, for example, is ground down to a paste. It then goes through a machine and all that lot. And it's ever so slightly heated as well. So during that process, some of the nutrients are lost during the process. So flake isn't as beneficial, you know, for fish as frozen is. And when you think about it that way, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's why I've started using frozen more now. But flake, you know, flake's good. Pellets are good. It's just convenient. You know what I mean? Frozen's better, but you know, flake and pellets are just convenient because you can just pull them out anywhere. You're not got to do anything with it.
I only use frozen.
Yeah, look at that. Only proper reefers have anemone tanks. Whoop, whoop.
Well, what do you reckon then, Seymour? Like an anemone tank? Because everybody keeps telling me that I should do that with that cube over there because I've got no clue what to do with it. What's your opinions on an anemone tank so far? Do you like it? Or do you find it boring?
Yeah, I like it because we already went to Worldwide Corals and bought a bunch of different like new bubble tip anemones.
Right.
They're still trying to think. Well, they were walking around. So I got what, 8 anemones in here already, and they were walking around the reef and causing havoc. So to have them isolated, that's why we did it, to have them isolated. For me, I like anemones, but having them in the reef, they were walking around and causing havoc. So separating them was kind of, natural progression. That's why I did it.
I might do it. I don't know yet.
Right there.
I think I might put a hair in my clown's engine, like 10 or 20 clowns.
I think you should do a flower rock anemones.
You what?
Look at
Flower
that
rock
blaster.
What did you say?
Yeah, rock anemones. Yeah, I agree.
Well, I was gonna do a mixture. So stuff that went to the top, like Ritterai anemones, for example, that climb right to the top. I was gonna put like Ritterais in to do the top, and then bubble tips to do mid level, and then things like carpets or rock anemones or something to do the bottom. You know what I mean? Or Marlows.
Yeah.
So I was going to do a mixture.
Y'all should call me the Nano Tank King. Whoop, whoop, look at that. Whoop.
I love that tank.
Ooh.
Is that my mushroom there?
Oh, yeah. Jawbreaker. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Oh, man, the A-cans, once you put them back in here, I guess they don't like, for some reason, I guess the A-cans don't like the big tank. So I put them in here, started fluffing up. So I'm moving all my mushrooms here. My GSP just hated this tank. It just straight up died. So.
Right, I'm going to the shop. I'm leaving this on. I'm just going to get to the shop. I've got to get chocolate.
He's like a pregnant woman.
I've just had a crepe, a chocolate crepe.
You've been Asda for the crepes, haven't you?
Nah, Lidl.
Yeah, I just had 2 of them as well. Yeah,
Right, I'll leave this on. Right, let me give the control to people so that I can just nip to the shop. It's only around the corner. I'll drive. Oh, it's ready to.
Hangouts on your phone.
Say again?
Hangouts on your phone.
Predator tank with lionfish.
That's a good point.
Boring. I find predator tanks boring. Plus, as well, I'm going to connect the 2-foot cube up to the main tank, so I don't want to pollute it with predatory fish.
I'll be right back.
I just turned on the phosphate test and forgot about it. I hate doing that.
Vicky pancakes.
Vicky Seymour, what's a crepe? What?
Yeah, pancakes with chocolate in them.
Yeah. You know when you roll up a pancake and it's just like a finger? You know what? Just to show you what it is, I'm going to have to get myself another one out.
Microwave. Put it in the microwave. Did he just say you ain't got a microwave?
Yeah. Paul really went outside to get chocolate?
Yeah. Mickey, did you say you ain't got a microwave?
Nah.
How do you live? Stick it up for 10 seconds.
I don't like microwaves. I don't like the idea of irradiating my food. Do you know what I mean? Vicky, that's a crepe. Or a crepe, whatever you pronounce it. Basically, it's a pancake.
With chocolate.
With like Nutella as chocolate in the middle. You can buy them from the shopping packet. All right.
I'm going to sit here and stare at the 3-minute countdown. I'm not moving.
Don't get distracted.
Yeah. I'm trying to test the phosphate from the small tank, nano tank.
What Dave's put in the comments.
I think Aquion has children applying the silicone. Hey, cheap tanks.
I think so too.
Oh, did you get that reactor that I sent on the group chat?
The reactor?
Yeah, new one from Innovative Marine.
Yeah, I saw it. But
it's a nice little reactor, though.
Is it?
Yeah. I think for someone that's got only a small area, limited space, I think it's a good little reactor.
Wait, let me is it so, but you know what? I did see it. Where do I see it?
I think it's in one of the group chats. On Messenger.
Vicky,
I think
once you've had a crepe or a crepe, however you pronounce it, once you've had one of these from the shop, life will change forever. Get them from Lidl. They're only cheap.
How many in a pack at Lidl?
8.
Oh, you only get 6 in that stuff. Yeah, I bet they're cheap as well in Lidl.
You only get 2 in Waitrose.
One in Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah. There you get 8. It's only like, like a quid or something.
Oh, Woody, you just put it in the sump and just turn it, right? It has
yeah.
And everything. You know what?
Reactor, especially for some that don't need to run carbon or phosphate media for that long. Quick and easy reactor. Looks good though, don't you think? Though they got a little UV sterilizer as well. It goes down in like the back chamber of like an all-in-one or something.
Yeah.
I see it on Instagram last night.
Innovative Marine support sucks in the US.
The sulfur phosphate test is useless. I always get 0. That doesn't mean that it's useless. It just means that you've got 0. I still need to set that tank up as well. Keep forgetting to do it. Vicky says they only have Tesco or Aldi or Iceland. Aldi then, because Aldi's basically Lidl anyway. Go to Aldi. Go to Aldi, get yourself some crepes. Fit. Tesco do them as well, actually, because I used to work for Tesco years ago.
I think they all do them now, don't they?
Yeah, the lot do them.
As well.
Yeah,
Kristen's Reef, you are exactly right, my friend. Exactly right. Because I've just been doing it with Padawan's tank. I set Padawan's tank up, and I've not allowed Padawan to turn his lights on for 4 weeks. So when I set his tank up, so I stripped his tank down, restarted his tank again, put his fish on in the same day. So it took 12 hours to strip his tank down, clean it, set it back up again with new rock and sand. But I added Fritzzyme 9 to it, and but I didn't let him turn his lights on so that his bacteria could establish before algae did, because algae will outcompete the bacteria when you're doing a cycle. And that's why you see all of these people getting algae blooms on brand new tanks, because they stick the lights on, which feeds the algae. And, you know, it's that final piece in the puzzle for the algae to help it grow. Diatoms as well. Padawan's tank is now 2 months old, and there isn't a single diatom in his tank at all. He's got, I'll see if I can get the video that he sent me. Yeah, Padawan's tank is testament to that, because he's had no algae blooms. His gravel is still pristine white. He's got no diatom blooms, nothing. His corals are booming, because now after his cycle, his initial cycle, I should say, I did him a light profile, which lasted 4 hours. So he's only currently running his lights for 4 hours. So I've also said to him, only add corals that can handle, you know, a lighting period for that long. And it's working brilliantly for him. 1 second. Where's the video? Is that a video or a picture? Oh, that's a picture. Let's share that. So that's his Euphilia section at the moment. So basically, he's only added Euphilia. And look how white his gravel is. You know, his rock is still purple. Obviously, it's a TMC. Sorry, the Walt Smith 2.1 rock or whatever. But that tank's now 2 months old, and it still looks like that after 2 months. No green hair algae anywhere, no diatom blooms anywhere, just clean. And that's just because we're not out competing the bacteria with algae. I'll see if I can find the video. He sent me a picture as well before, but it's not the best picture because of the sun. But yeah, that's the scape. And you can see the white, the tank's still just white and clean and everything after 2 months.
Don't turn on the TV.
So yeah, it definitely is the case, Tristan.
Wait. Did I forget again? Oh man.
Have you forgot to check the test?
All right, I give up. Yeah,
here's the Euphilia on a video. You can see, just look at the way it's flowing and that. So we've tuned his flow as well. So set his flow up so that each section can handle, the corals basically. So yeah.
Does he get any algae problems with that window so close to the tank?
Nothing, because what I've done is I've the way that I've set his lights up. Obviously, the reason why people get like algae issues with sunlight is because they run the lights at a certain intensity and have the sunlight coming in. You know what I mean? It's like being on a sunbed. It's
like being on a sunbed out in the sun.
Out in the sun, yeah, basically. So that's the reason why people get algae issues with sunlight, is because they're just putting too much light in. But what I've done with his lights, obviously, I've only given him a 4-hour profile, and I said to him, when do you want that 4-hour profile? So obviously during the day he's at work, so his 4-hour profile currently runs from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. I give him a little bit of a ramp down until 9. So I give him a bit of blues, till 9. So it's sort of like a 5-hour profile, but the last hour is, there's not much in it. And it's just working well for him. The tanks, he's loving it. He's confident. He's confident to buy corals now, where previously he was just like filling the tank with plastic because he didn't want to put anything in there because he just didn't want to waste his money on it because he thought he was going to die. So he's loving the tank now, and obviously 2 months later, not a single bit of algae. Gravel still pristine white. No diatom outbreaks. There has been no ugly stage, basically.
Woody, what are you guys doing to Poppy over there, Woody?
I think Jenny's took her iPad off of her because it's late and she's freaking out.
All right, I got to finish this test.
Right, I'm back. Look what I've got.
Hey, there they are.
Chocolate hazelnut. What is it?
That's
Crepes.
Oh, it's got some crepes.
I'll take myself a packet of these.
Pack of Whispers. Nice.
That's it. I'm not that far.
Hey, you're going to do all them tonight, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Never got in a minute.
The crepes easy.
People like you pee me off.
What?
Just people like you make me sick.
Woody's the same, though.
Yeah, Woody's a big lad, though. Do you know what I mean? Flipping, where does it go on you?
Yeah, Woody, you're fat.
No, I mean a big lad as in tall.
He stood next to me in the toilet.
Yeah, never see Woody fall over forwards.
No, that's a long 3-minute drive to the shop. It took me longer just to get to the shop in the car. I could have walked it quicker. You know what it is? I'll show you how far it is. Watch this. Asda is there. Them lights that you see there, that's Asda. That's what I've just been.
Paul, warm the crepes up. Put them in the microwave.
Oh, I'm going to do. I couldn't help myself but eat one.
They're a little bit carbonate, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. The thing is, more than 10 seconds to burn, less than 10 seconds, you get hot cold.
2 for 15. That's how I'll go.
Hey. Yeah, all my tanks are ugly. Why say that? I think everyone at a point looks at the tank and go, shit, that.
No.
You know what? I did it on your Facebook post the other day, but then I thought to myself, only you're going to get that, and everybody else is going to think that I'm being a knob.
What did you do?
What?
What did you do?
He put a picture up of his tank, and everyone's like, "Oh, stunning, beautiful," and I put shit. And I thought Paul's going to laugh his head off to that, but everybody else is going to think I'm being horrible.
It's just a running joke between me, Mark, and Michael.
No matter what, literally, Mark could turn around and set up a tank full of not wife beaters, what they called.
What, Kansas Stella, all in his tank?
Oh yeah, just full of cans of Stella, whatever they're called, those ones, and Walt Disney's and everything. Just be all of those, and he'd send us a picture and go, "Check out this tank," and me and Paula just go, "Shit."
Oh.
Here he goes up.
Just 3 for now. Mine was actually getting dinos. Dinos for the lights on a long period. You got ultra low system. Dinos usually kick on an ultra low system.
Yeah, I think dinos usually get out of hand when there's an imbalance. So I think with ultra low systems, sometimes you could probably.
I found that my gravel, because my gravel's always white, so my gravel's always a good indicator about when something's off. And normally, when my gravel starts to turn brown, it's my phosphates. When my phosphates are out or they're rising, my gravel goes brown. So it's a pretty good indicator for when I need to change my rower phos.
Mm-hmm. I think dinos, when you've got ultra low, the thing that usually eats the phosphates die off, and then dinos can kick in because they're not getting eaten by the thing that are above them, like the food chain, innit? Basically killing the food chain off, so dinos can kick in.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the reason. Like, and obviously it was Nick Chan's idea, wasn't it, about not turning the lights on at the beginning. You know, I can't take credit for it, but it definitely works. Definitely works because obviously Padawan's tanks booming.
Nick Chan, the man of mystery.
Yeah, disappeared, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nick Chan, the Invisible Man.
You're a poet.
I'm the invisible man. Go on, Seymour. Go on, Seymour. Start singing.
I hate reef tanks.
Hates reef tanks, and he's got 3 in a row.
He hates reef tanks that are not his. What he meant to say, he hates proper reef tanks.
Yeah, I am testing with the Red Sea test kits. Test my calcium.
Just some dinky deckers now. Oh, drop one. Got it.
3-second rule.
Nah, dog's got it.
Waiting for it to change the
die. Can't let dogs eat chocolate.
Right, lie down. I'm not dropping anymore. Go on. Lie down. Look at that now. It's not food now, what? He's looking at the ball. Look. Drop more. Drop more. Oh, yeah, go, go. He contacted me yesterday.
Nick contacted you yesterday.
Ciao.
What's he say?
I haven't seen Nick around for a while. You all right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We'll talk offline.
All right, yeah. Mickey, how much for that shallow tank behind you?
I need to set it up, don't I? I need to set it up.
To me, and I'll set it up. That's the one that's been drilled, isn't it? It's been drilled, isn't it, that one?
Nah, it's not been drilled now.
I thought it had the... Oh, no, the cube.
That's got the Ultra Reefs on this one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a canister filter on this one, aren't I?
Yeah, yeah.
It can be drilled. It's acrylic.
Acrylic, isn't it? Yeah, easy.
It's acrylic. You just go through it with a flipping normal wood saw thing.
Yeah.
Very easy to do. But I keep meaning to set it up, but like I've just not got around to it. I've got all of the stuff that I need to do it. It's just getting around to doing it.
Jump on, Dev. If you want to sell it, message me a price.
$1 million.
Yeah, 1 million.
What you got like $1 million million.
Have you seen what they're doing with their money? Because it's worth nothing. Turning it into
$1
flipping
millionaires, Michael, is £4.
ridiculous, that, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm a millionaire over there. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but what does it buy you?
Right, Michael, only just so.
You got a fiver.
Oh, Reef Dudes is going to come in. That means if Reef Dude comes in, this is like a proper Magna hangout.
It literally, isn't it? Everybody in the hangout's going to Magna.
Here he is.
Well, it's a Magna crew.
Ginger.
Hang on a minute. We're out competed by gingers now.
Dun. You're going to take over the world.
I didn't know Dev was a ginger.
Yeah, look at his picture. Ginger, that.
Did you just say gingers are going to take over the world?
Yeah.
Maybe. Does that look red?
Not if
Does
it's
that look
sunny.
red?
Not if it's sunny, you know.
Did you dye your hair, Devin?
Oh, they're going to take over
Yesterday.
You did?
Yesterday. I just didn't know the grays.
Oh, hey, live the grades up, Dev. This silver streak here.
I always see. I openly admit that I dye my hair of
I did
what.
mine yesterday. I used like cappuccino coffee something or other. Thought it was fitting.
Cappuccino, ginger.
You forgot to dye the beard.
It grows too fast. It's pointless. It'll be gone in 2 days. This thing grows. I could shave this off in like 4 days. It'll be back to this. Maybe 5 days. Grows fast.
Proper reefer.
Mine's the same. My
proper
beard
beard.
now like this. This is like, I think it's 3 days growth.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But the thing is, once it gets to a certain length, if I dye it, then when it grows, because it grows like the grey grows underneath, you can't see it, and it just needs to top up every now and then.
Oh
Yeah, that's fair. I don't like it long. It like tickles me, bugs me. I keep it super short.
Would it?
Yes, mate.
I didn't know I was going to mine with a bunch of girls that dyed their hair.
What happened to Test Tuesday? Did you guys test?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It started, Dad, 2.5 hours ago.
Oh. What? You were 9 hours ago. I actually looked today. I was like, hey, I haven't been on there in a while.
8 o'clock UK time it kicked in.
Oh,
It was now 23 minutes past 10.
fair.
You must be watching Nigerian instead, you know, your other ginger mate.
My elk was way too high. I turned off my doser last night, so I'm going to drop. So far, it's been dropping half a DKH per 24 hours, roughly.
Are you going skydiving?
Maybe. Are you?
Me and Woody are just going to go gambling.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not gambling. I'm just watching Woody do it.
You're just going to watch? You can gamble vicariously through Woody?
I'll put 50 quid on the bet, but I'm not throwing 100 because I don't like gambling.
I'll throw a 20 at it, just for fun.
Woody's got an idea that we're going to do, right? Do you know Ocean's 11, where they're all stood at the fountain and one by one they walk away?
Yep.
We've got to do that, see?
We could do that.
Going to be so.
Let's do it in order from the shortest to the tallest.
We'll all sit in a row.
Fine. Stop taking the piss at those English lads anymore.
Poor old Chris will be standing there for about 3 hours before he...
Nice.
Or he'll be first. Seymour won't be last though because Billy Pipes is taller.
Billy Pipes won't be there though.
I know that's a sore spot.
Nice.
No, there's no sore spot. It's just I'm
It will
taller.
be if Billy Pipes gets old here.
Oh.
Good day, Reef.
Oh, yeah.
Can I be in that?
John's coming.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
Who is?
Good day, Reefing. Jump in the hangouts.
Who's coming?
Good day, Reefing, aka Sean Spateri.
Yes.
Someone send him the link. Give him the link.
Scary.
Lickety dink dink.
Prawn crackers, baby.
Interesting. Are they good?
Fit. You not eat prawn crackers before?
No, prawn crackers are crap if you've not got sweet and sour with you.
From the Chinese, those like little white cracker things. You've got to have eaten these.
Probably. They probably just weren't called prawn crackers. I'm sure I have though.
They're massive from the Chinese one.
What?
They got little
They're
chocolates.
enormous from the Chinese, isn't they? Massive.
Prawn crackers are worldwide. They've got to be.
Proper crackers.
Wait, I walked out the room when I came into here and them say proper crackers. I'm like, what is going on?
Shrimp chips. Do you call them shrimp chips?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure I've tried them. They're just like semi-flavorless air crackery thingies with a slight bit of flavoring, if I recall.
Tastes like prawns. So I call prawn crackers.
They just taste like chocolate.
Oh, I've run out of dinky deckers. Out of these now.
Where you working, Sean?
Send your picture on Thingy Michael.
What?
Send your picture on Facebook.
Who sent me a picture?
Me.
I'm not on Facebook. No. A messenger. A messenger.
Messenger.
On the chat.
In the chat. What chat?
The Macna one.
Are any of you guys going to the Neptune meetup?
No.
What is that, Friday morning?
Yep. Bright and early.
Me and Woody will be in the casino then.
Oh. Hey, can we trade passes?
It's 5.22.
1 sec.
We'll be able to,
And
we'll
we
be able to
invited to
trade.
the Neptune thing.
You're not
We'll
going to
be-
the thing.
Huh?
Well, we'll be able to trade passes because you guys might not go, but you know.
Do you know what I was thinking? I've got a full conference pass, so I don't know whether I should go to the meal at the end of the night on Friday.
Ooh.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Free food.
That's why we're having a lobster, mate, Woody.
Yep.
Lobster thermidor.
Lobster thermidor. I was talking to Paul about this the other day. He's never had it before.
I've never had it before.
Huh?
I've never had any form of lobster ever.
What?
Never.
That lobster thermidor. The one.
You've
I've never
had
eaten-
any.
I've never eaten crab. I've never had prawns either.
I've had a crab stick, one of those cheap ones that you get from Buffy's with that pink sauce.
That's not even crab.
Yeah, it's not. It's egg and whatever else.
Is it
I had
nice?
I had a crab BLT
Real
the
crab
other
stick.
day. That picture I posted on Instagram, that was a crab BLT. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, sorry. Okay, what were you saying beforehand? Seymour, are you going to the Neptune meetup?
I don't know yet. As of this point, I don't know. I didn't buy a full.
Is anyone allowed to go to it?
No, it's separate from MACNA. It's like a meetup group. I don't think you need a ticket for it. You show up.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah,
You just sign up to. You just register. You can win cool prizes. That's why I was going to go.
Oh, all right. If
Have they ever come? Have they ever come on Tech Talk?
No.
Well,
Screw them then.
so I need some legit input here. Okay. I'm
All right.
apparently doing a talk now at the meetup. So my thought is to stick.
Tell
to
everybody to skip getting an Apex and just turn the switches on and off on the plug.
Terrible.
No? Okay.
No,
I'm only joking.
that won't be received well in a room full of Apex
No.
users.
I
I know. I'm trying to decide what all to talk about. I have like a notepad slowly building of ideas, but you got any good ideas for like automation, making stuff easy, type of stuff?
Nope.
Get yourself a butler and you turn your switch on and off.
You got.
That's
It's
awesome.
cheaper than an Apex.
Jeeves, push the button.
You can do that. You just think to yourself.
Jeeves, start the
push.
water change.
Push the button. Not that one. Right.
Yeah, the button G's. My controller's broken.
It just says Alexa, turn pump off.
Yeah, these are non-Apex users, so terrible idea, Dev.
No. It's a Apex meetup. I know. Anyways, I just realized that it's in like 2 weeks. So I need to get my butt in gear and come up with something to talk about for like 30, 40 minutes. I got the general idea. But that's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels like it.
40, honestly, mate, 40 minutes goes like that.
I mean,
if you're talking about something that you're passionate about, but you are clearly passionate about, you know, that type. You're a tech geek, aren't you? So, you know, you are passionate about that stuff. So,
yeah,
40 minutes won't even be long enough.
Probably. People keep saying that. Once I decide what I'm actually talking about, I'm sure I'll be fine. Because I mean, give me a topic or start me. I have no problem going off into it. But I just think I just got to decide what to pick for like the best stuff to go over.
Play to your strengths. Talk about what you do with your Apex. Talk about how, because obviously you do a lot of DIY. So talk about how you've implemented, I don't know, your battery backup system and, you know, all of the other stuff, and maybe some daft code that you've done to make something, I don't know, do a backflip. But, you know, I mean, just something along them lines. Play to your strengths. You know, talk about something that you actually know and, you know, something that you think will interest people. Because I know, like, again, I always have a joke with the Apex things, but the Apex actually does look like a really good piece of equipment. It just doesn't appeal to me because of its cost. You know, I don't see the value in it, you know what I mean? But I do see how, you know, like how good it is, if you know what I mean. So listening to it being a story being told to me, for example, it might even be just something that you say that's something that you've experienced, not necessarily a tutorial or something else. It just might be like, one Saturday, this is what happens with my Apex. This is how my Apex saved my ass, or you know what I mean, something along them lines.
I honestly, like, I think those are the best Apex stories. Like, talk about one bad thing that happened, why it happened, the code that caused it to happen, and what you did to prevent that from happening. Redundancy on redundancy.
I was going to talk about redundancy, but I haven't really had any super. I mean, I've had a tank crack. I might throw that in there just for entertainment value, but I haven't really had anything bad happen. I think it's because I have all these redundancies. Like I have like double backups for everything. So I think that's going to be a chunk of it.
Well, then say that then.
Well, I'm trying to get more ideas. I can't give them all away. I'm fishing for more stuff that you guys think would be interesting, or if I've done some cool project that you liked in the past, or if there's something you'd be cool to learn, or I don't know. I'm just trying to fish for more content ideas.
Don't forget that you're going to have beginners as well. So you need to talk to them about how easy it can be, and not all these mad things and all these codes and all that. It's going to scare them off.
Yeah, so I don't even think I'm going to show code. I'm just going to talk about different things.
Did you watch Richard Ross's last video on the Neptune Systems channel, where he didn't even try to push Apex? He just basically walked through his system and just
when it showed under his deck and stuff.
Yeah, no,
his crawl space. That one?
No, the one where he was at his facility.
Okay. Well, I think I might have. I'll take a look later.
Yeah, watch it again.
All right.
He talks about how it makes his life easier running the facility because he just presses, you know, like, say you're an IT guy, you handle emergencies at work. You know, you don't have time to handle your own emergencies when you're handling everybody else's emergencies. So here's what you implement to make handling emergency situations easier.
Wow, you jump up there with him, man.
What?
You jump up there with him. Both of you can talk about Neptune. Whoop, whoop.
I could tell him about how my thing failed and how now I have redundancies and whoop whoop.
There's 20 minutes, Dev. Talk about something. Just and I've got Seymour here, reefing with all. Come up, reefing with all. That's 20 minutes.
Yeah, because the first 10 minutes will be where he's going. Hold on a minute. I'm just typing an email.
Yeah. So, okay. For intro, like, should I like go in a backstory about myself, or just kind of go into the talk? Like, If people don't know me, do you want to say I've been in the hobby, blah blah blah, like all that stuff, or just go right into it?
So there's nothing worse than chatting away. That's nothing to do with the talk. Honestly.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
Like some people do it, some don't. Like I'm just watching a few to trying to think of how to do it.
Yeah, but you know what I've learned, especially from that live stream I had where I had Billy. A lot of times, Apex depends on personality. You find is that everybody on these streams who has a job where they deal with technology at all, they have an Apex. So
Yeah.
I think your background, the fact that you work in technology, has a lot to do with the fact that you're into this stuff. Because people who don't, the people aren't like Paul and Woody and Michael. It's no offense, but I think a lot of it is personality. Like Billy doesn't use it because he doesn't use technology in his job, and he avoids it like the plague. While you find anybody, show me one person on the stream who does anything IT or technology related, and they're not the type of person that just overtakes the tank.
Me. Me.
Yeah.
Everything that I do is tech, but I just.
That's because
see. That's Dev.
Yeah.
Me and Dev are like just tech hounds.
Especially on the video side, we got a lot.
Same here. I'm the same. I love any gadget or.
Well,
that's why.
Really likes buying the gadgets and putting it in his cupboard.
Yeah.
So like on
Most
the
type
no.
cupboard in the
It's
world.
different. I honestly think like. I listen. I can say Woody a little bit, but Woody's just a different cat. But I think you talk to you talk to anybody on here who's. You know what? I think the only person I know who works in technology as part of their job, not even hobby, who doesn't overtake their tank, is I forgot his name, Alex G's Aquarium, and he says I deal with. His work is when systems goes wrong, so he deals with it emergencies every day. So that's the thing that scares him, where he doesn't overtake his tank. I think that's the only person on these streams or on YouTube I know that does technology as part of their job, and they don't have like a technology focused all the latest gadgets on their tank. I think that's the only person I know. Huh? You don't need it. We don't need anything. All you need is a light, a box with water,
A wave maker,
and calcium, alkalinity, and something flow. That's all you need. Look at you've seen the video of Dave's tank? That's probably the most low tech tank I probably know.
You work from home. If you work from home, I don't see a point in having all these gadgets and all that because you're there like 99% of the time.
Yeah, but Paul, okay, think of this. You don't look at your tank all the time. If you have a heater controller, for instance, if your heater gets stuck on, unless you walk in, stick your finger in every hour, you're not going to know, right? Having just a heater controller can turn it off if it gets too high and prevent disaster.
No. I have one of them. I'm not that
yeah,
sick.
okay.
I had a Reef tank, and the heater died. I had a Reef tank in about 5 months into having a Reef tank. I don't even think I had that many corals yet. Heater did and killed it. So, and I'm the type of person where I don't buy cheap equipment. Like that's just, I don't know. I prefer to spend a little bit more and get something that's good and reliable. So the time when I was going to spend and get like I forgot the brand name, a heater controller, it was literally you pay like $100 more. You get an Apex that controls 8 outlets. At the time they had something called an Apex Lite. You literally paid like $100 more. You got something, instead of just controlling your heater, you paid $100 more. You got something that control lights, pumps, 8 outlets. Like that's how I got into Apex.
I agree with the heater situation, bearing it because I've had an heater explode in my system.
Here's another good example. Skimmers overflowing. If someone puts their tank in a feed mode, you dump in some extra water. All those type of things could potentially overflow your skimmer, right?
Yeah, but I know that with a skimmer's going back into it's not going to do anything.
No,
not necessarily.
I mean, what if it's at the edge of your sump? It overflows on your floor. So I have a float switch. If my water level rises in my return pump chamber, it shuts off the skimmer. I have power monitoring on the outlet for my return pump. So if the power level draw drops from the pump, it turns off my skimmer. So I have multiple things that could affect the water level and turn off the skimmer, right? So it's just something preventing an overflow. It's just all those little things of redundancy. Do you need it? No. If your tank's too hot, turn off your lights, turn off certain things. Like it's just It's
I've just all I've done is put my skimmer in a position where if that does happen and it does overflow, it doesn't
right.
overflow the tank, and I've set my water level in my sump to a height that if for whatever reason the power goes out and everything
can handle it.
backslidens, it can handle it. So again, you know, it's these are the things where I sort of like struggle when it comes to going down that road, because like I've said jokingly before, is when you're putting everything into feed mode, I'm just flicking three switches. You know, granted, I'm flicking three switches and you're just pressing a button on your phone or whatever, but
I just talk to Alexa now.
I'll talk to Alexa or whatever, but you know what I'm saying is it's one of those where I find it difficult to. That might be something, that might be a conversation for you. You know, something that, you know, why people should get an Apex. You know what I mean?
You know,
Here's a good one for you, Michael. Okay, I thought of something really good actually. So I used to flip switches too, right? Same thing. How many times have I put a tank and like fed the Red Sea Nano before I threw the A-Coral on there and then went out and left my tank no flow, nothing for like 24 hours until I realized the next day. With a controller, it turns it all back on for you after 15, 20 minutes.
The thing for Michael that I think about is when Michael did that video, I understand, but all you need is one emergency for you to something to happen where it leaks and you to say, shit, I got to replace my floor for a couple grand. When if I had just spent $1,000 on a controller, it could have saved me. Like Michael, that time when you had that drip, I know it was a minor drip, but imagine if it just coincided with the time when you had gone on vacation to like the shore or something for a week or something. Like you come back, water's on your floor, salt water's on your floor under your house, and you have to move the tank and repair that floor. Like you got to tell me that at that time you would have think like, yo, $1,000 upfront could have potentially saved me. Like you could have gotten an alert that says, oh, there's water on the floor. Like all it takes is one situation for you to be in. And I understand that technology is going to fail you too, but you just need one situation to be in that you're going to say like, hey, damn, that could have saved me a couple $1,000.
Seymour, it's like my sump now, right? If I turn the power off on my sump, the water level rises in the sump, and I can dump the 25 litres of our raw water that I've got there into it and all, and it still won't overflow.
That's good though, but I think it's a combination though, right? Like
so
all the physical things.
Isn't that a better approach to redundancy? You know, rather than throwing like $1,000 at an electrical piece of equipment which potentially has its own faults, you know, could fail itself. Whereas if you create redundancy where if the worst thing happened and the power failed and everything went off, because also as well, if the power fails, then the Apex goes off. You know what I mean? So,
mine's on battery backup.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. But then you're putting redundancy in for the redundancy. Whereas
that's my point though. Like,
so where does it stop? You know what I mean? Where does it end?
I like to have at least dual redundancy on everything.
You put a power battery backup on your battery backup.
Let me tell you something. I think
technically I do have an APC UPS plus a giant battery. Yeah.
I think you should just have all four of us go up there, and this is the discussion we should have in front of everybody.
Yeah, we should just all go up there and have this.
It'd be great. We totally could too.
This should be it.
Get 4 chairs out. There's me and Michael that are not having redundancy. You got you, Woody, and Seymour.
Whoa. I am all for redundancy. I'm just not all for. Don't forget, Paul, what you just said about your son being a certain size. That's redundancy.
Okay, wait. Question. 24 hours from now, tomorrow I have my live stream. Do you want to do a chat about it tomorrow? On like physical versus technical redundancy or something?
Mate, I'll do it.
All right. Are you guys in for my stream? I was just going to do like a wing it whatever stream, but actually I think that'd be kind of a good topic because I'm not getting revved up just thinking about it.
As long as I'm awake at that time, but yeah, I'll do it.
Whatever, man.
24 hours and 15 minutes from now. Just have a nap. You'll be fine.
I'm not in work tomorrow, so that's why I'm not now.
What do you want to call it? What should we call it? Do you need a controller or technology versus
what you want to do is electrical redundancy versus, because ours is not electrical redundancy. What's ours?
What?
Technology versus common sense.
Or you could just call it something like different types of redundancy.
Yeah.
know what I mean? Something simple, because there's different types, then, isn't there? There's the manual redundancy the way we do it, and there's the electrical redundancy the way you do it.
I'm not being anti-technology on my own though, because I will get burned alive.
So I'm going to call it aquarium redundancy preventing disasters. Boom. This will be an interesting talk. This is good because I didn't even know I was going to talk about tomorrow. I was just going to do like a Q&A, answer random questions. This is more fun.
That's how long has this been for now? For the past 30 minutes or so. So we'll call it what, £60 per hour for consultation. So we've only had for 30 hours. So that'll be £30, please, that Dev.
I'm not asking for advice.
Hey,
I'm sure this conversation started with, I need your advice on.
Nope.
That's where the consultation
My
started.
tank's already like quadruple redundant. I'm pretty damn safe. If I go for a week, my tank probably would be fine.
I've got the optical ATO. So when it gets high, it shuts off and on. You know, the dual one.
This is
Dump the RO out.
Magna talk. This is your Magna talk right here. This would have been your entire. You would have been finished with Magna. Right?
Well, I think I'm gonna. Should I just save that title for my redundancy preventing disaster?
It doesn't.
But there has been talks on it, and I think Julian was doing one on disasters and all that stuff. So I don't really want to do the same thing.
Listen, it's different.
I personally believe that you should set up a tank in a way that doesn't require an apex, but the apex, like you said, is the redundancy for the redundancy in essence. You know what I mean? But you know, obviously, like me and Paul was just saying, like if you know, if the inevitable was to happen and the power went out, or if, for example, his auto top up weirdly stuck on and dumped 25 liters in, it would still be fine. And mine's the same. You know, if my auto top up dumped 25 liters of RO into my tank, it would still be the same. What would happen is if it dumped, so this is the thing, if it dumped 25 liters of RO in and then the power went out, literally it would just be skimming the top. That's it. So that's how it's set up.
The way I did it, I always do it as I set it up. So when I set it up, like when I filled it up with water, I did that. Then I got 25 litres of water, then poured that in and out. And I just took 25 litres out. You know, and that gave me a level, so I knew. But I was, you're literally shitting yourself because it's literally getting closer and closer. You're pumping the water. Do I turn it back on? Do I turn it back on? You've got to leave it.
My buddy Brad had that the other day. His ATO, when he was in Mexico with me, he had the brute beside it, but I think it siphoned into his tank. My buddy went to go feed his tank, and it literally stopped a millimeter from the top. It looked like it was overflowing. He was like, "I'm amazed there wasn't water on the floor." It was like that close.
Yeah,
oh, that's crazy.
You need to get an anti-siphon valve on the end of it. You need to get one of them.
I've learned that one.
It's happened to me so many times before I got the anti-siphon valve.
I mean, they're super easy to make too. I mean, I just took a little fitting and just drew a tiny hole in it.
That's all you need. What I have noticed, though, when you put these, I put the RFGs on here. Have you got them on yours?
Yep. No.
You've not? Well,
Did I take it off? I think I got on my big tank, but not the nano.
Well, the thing is, the RFGs, they drop down more.
Yep.
So you get more back siphon in it. So what you could do with doing really is putting like holes in the top. You know, so it gets that siphon back up.
But does it make that sucking sound when it's on the top?
I think there's the pipes that you can do where you can just drill a little hole in it. As long as it gets
I fingered with my RFGs is I've angled the pipes. So it comes out, goes up, and then goes down. So it's sort of like snakes.
Yeah,
so
see, I don't
keeps it high up.
You got a canopy though. I don't want to see my pipes.
You can't see it. Even if it didn't have a canopy, you couldn't see it because it's obviously right at the peninsula end and it's black and the background's black. You can't see it.
What I do when I go out and I know I'm going to be out for over a day, at the minute, like low and down, when I go out, I make sure that I raise them, you know, really up. So if it does ever go off, it'll get the siphon quick. I'll get a lot more ripple while I'm out, but at least I know that the siphon will kick in quicker.
Yeah, that's true.
I just have mine high all the time because I would never remember to do that if I was going out, especially if I was in a rush. That's part of the redundancy, isn't it? You know, I make sure that, you know, no matter what, if I forget, which I always do, if I forget, there's no way that I'm going to leave the house and set the things higher because I will forget. So I just leave them there in the first place.
I just have my return pump on a battery backup so it just doesn't turn off.
Well, I've just found out that you can actually get battery backups for the gyro. So there you go. I didn't know that.
Nice.
So I'm going to join the battery backup crew. Whoop, whoop.
Welcome to the club, buddy. Battery backups are your friend. And I just have a trickle charger always charging my big beast battery. I actually have solar panels on the side of the house and some big batteries that run on my landscape lighting. I kind of feel once I move my tank upstairs, I should almost like fish a wire through the attic and like boom and hook it up to the big battery bank.
And just literally just run your tank off your batteries and nothing else. Just have it as off the grid tank.
I probably could.
Off the grid.
Off the grid reefing.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh. I probably need more solar. Yeah, I need some more panels. I think my tank averages around 300 watts. Look now. This. Currently drawing 230 watts. That's not bad. I can handle it. I got 400 watts of solar panels. So my alkalinity was way too high, like 10.5-ish. So I turned off my doser, and I'm just slowly letting it drop over the next few days naturally. And it's been dropping about half a DKH every day.
Oh, which reminds me, I need to change how much I'm dosing. Because I think I'm dosing a little bit too much.
Yep. Yeah, I took 5 mil off as dosing and didn't change the value much. I'm like, yeah, let's turn it off for a few days. Yes, sirree.
Right. I'm going to shoot because I've got work in the morning, unlike Paul, and I'm tired.
Save that energy for tomorrow if we do a stream.
Was it tomorrow?
Oh, I got another message. Yeah.
It's this time tomorrow, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to stay awake that late. I'll see. I'll try.
What a guy. Anyways, that's my backup plan. I actually just pinged Terrence to find out if anyone's done a talk on that in recent history. And if he has, then no one uses my talk. If he hasn't, then I might. So we'll see.
All right, fair enough. Right, Paul, see you in a bit.
Proper bedtime.
Proper reefer, proper bedtime.
Yep. All right.
See you in a bit, boys and girls.
Sweet dreams. Everyone else is on mute now. What the heck? But. What's going on there, prop reefers? Everyone is gone. It's so lonely now. Paul, you are muted, sir. Woody's also muted. And I can't see the chat. What do we got? Paul's frozen. What's going on, Gal? What's going on, JB? 12 left watching.
One sec, Dev, I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go.
Go.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
That was the wife.
Ah, yes. Important stuff.
Yeah, she's at work. Where's Woody? Woody.
Lost Woody too.
Where's Michael gone? Has he gone?
Yep. Went to bed.
Oh,
Past
frozen. Oh, muted. Yeah, I was on the phone, people. No worries, I was on the phone.
Opened the door. Airflow's so good. Cooking. In the market for a controller, but unsure as Machina may release new versions. It's only 2 weeks away, man. Might as well hold out.
I keep saying that. Don't buy any technology until Machina's over. Anything. Don't buy nothing. The thing is, it's 2 weeks, 1 day away. 2 days away, 1 day away, 2 days away. Right? Don't buy nothing. I said don't even buy a Hannah checker because Anna, you never know. They might bring a nice new one out and you'll be like, crap, I just bought one.
My Hannah checker has already been outdated.
Hang on. Right, let's just say this again. Say that again.
I said, well, okay, I got a different excuse here. But yeah, my checker's already been outdated. I got some new fancy testing equipment.
Right, now, specify what you're on about.
You'll find out soon.
Right, so Hannah's brought something new out.
No, not from Hannah.
Test kit.
Testing device. Oh, I got actually 2 new cool testing devices for future videos.
What's it for? Like alkalinity? What is it for?
Yeah, one for our salinity.
Right, but that's going to be for the Apex then, isn't it?
No, that one's not out yet. Got a different one.
So is it a test kit?
Huh?
Is it a test kit? Or is it like
automated testing? I don't no longer have to test my tank. I just pull up my app and say, that's what my elk is right now.
Who's brought?
Booyah, buddy. Booyah. Look at that stability. It's like rock solid stable. And then I've unplugged it, so I'm trying to let it drop slowly.
So what? That's something like the Senai thing?
Kinda. You'll find out soon enough. It's an automated tester.
You've got the Alcatronic, haven't you?
Maybe. Yeah, so I'm going to probably do a video on that one for next week.
Okay, Alcatronic. Oh.
Yeah, buddy. So good not having to test anymore. Be such a proper lazy reefer. Look at that. Beauty.
Beautiful.
Right? So now you can I'm not letting it dose for me yet. I gotta use it for a couple weeks before I have full confidence in the tester all perfect. But there's a lot of like actual redundancy safety things in it to make sure it's all in check. So that's good to see.
What I'll do is have it dosing, but have it dosing into a container.
Yeah.
So you can measure it daily and things like that, see how much is actually there.
But yeah, you can have a dose and tweak for you, but like if it's more than 0.2 off, it'll do a retest just to verify it, and like there's all these kind of safety features you can turn on with it, which is pretty cool. But I let it test every like 2 to 4 hours for the first day because I was curious how stable it was, and it was pretty actually like within like 0.2 or something. It was like super stable throughout the day, and then I realized how it's way too high because I've been slacking, not testing for a while. So I just letting it naturally drop, and I sold a test every 12 hours for now, so I can just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, Algal said they're not new. Not new, but they're better.
New to me.
Yeah, and they got smaller and more compact. Because I remember when they first came out, they used to be on like a massive. Remember the massive little floor thing when they were doing it all?
Yeah, this isn't bad at all.
Yeah, it was like something you'd see inside of someone on the critical care unit. You know, when it first came out?
Mm-hmm.
When they were showing it all, you're like, Jesus, who's going to have that next to the tank? But when you see that, what Dev's got that.
Yeah, it's probably like not bad size.
Would it?
Yes, mate.
It's got the Alcatronic.
Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm a bit reserved on that.
What you would it?
A crepe.
Why?
A crepe.
Why?
Yeah, chocolate crepe.
This is a pancake with chocolate in it.
So yeah, I'm not too sure about them.
I had one the other day. I got a crepe from do you know that Friends Fest I went to?
Oh yeah.
I went there and got a massive crepe from there. Nutella. Filled it with Nutella.
A massive crepe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty nice to be able to not have to test all the time and be like, yep, still in check. And then later, once I fully, used it for a while, I know the testing's like solid, then I can even let it tweak your dosing if it's out and stuff like that.
But now you've got calcium and magnesium that you need to get one for.
Well, as long as you're dosing in equal parts, then technically it shouldn't really matter. When the Trident comes out, that one will test calcium, elk, and mag.
Can it do that though? It's possibly dose equally. So it just said that's dosing 0.2. Can you get 2 more pipes off it to dose other liquids?
They are coming out with the doser, so I'm sure that's coming. They haven't released it yet, but they have a thing called the dose trunk they're coming out with. And the Neptunes, I'm sure, will work with the dose.
So when it doses 2 of them, it'll dose 2 of that. Obviously, different times, but same amount.
Yeah. Well, here's the other kind of thing too. So
I want to go all the same.
Like I dose right now, like I have my doser dosing every like 15 minutes. It doses like a fraction of a milliliter. So it's such a small amount. Even if it did double dose, it wouldn't really matter because they're such a tiny amount.
Yeah.
But I have my dosing every like 15 or 20 minutes. It's like beep, just a tiny couple drops.
Yeah, I'm on a mill.
I'm trying to mimic a calcium reactor.
KH, I dose 24 mil of Triton. So I'm dosing 1 mil every hour. Only because it's 24 mil.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I get better than every hour. You know what I mean? When it's running.
That's perfect.
Yeah. And the other ones, I'm dosing 12 of the other ones. It's just every couple of hours.
Yeah, nice.
But with that, I do, because the other one's 12 and 12, I dose, just say 12 o'clock I dose calcium, 1 o'clock I dose magnesium, 2 o'clock calcium, 3 o'clock magnesium, and I do it like that.
Yeah, that works too.
Well, KH, that's
a
double dose to the other ones because I've mixed bottles to 3A, 3B. But I am dosing 12 mil of each, but KH now is 24, and the others are 12.
Nice.
So Galgo you want a device that does it all. So he really wants to try them, doesn't he, from Neptune?
I want one too, because the test is all 3, which is cool.
This is all 3, yeah. It's the one you want, really.
Hopefully, have them all one day.
You don't need it though. You won't need the Alcatronica once you get the Trident, will you?
I got 2 tanks.
And it's going to be cheaper.
I got 2 tanks.
Oh, yeah. Good point, yeah. Forgot about that.
Who's Keisha Howard?
What one, Mark?
Keisha Howard.
I don't know.
She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 friends with Dan's Reef, Ryan Jones, Phil. I don't know who it is. I don't like adding people and I don't know who they are.
Do you know what I do now? I have a new rule. Anytime someone tries to add me, I message them like, "Hey, what's up?" and I figure out who they are.
I do the exact that.
I never used to, but now anyone that adds me, if I say yes, I start a conversation with them to figure out what's up. It's my new rule.
You get that many people that lock the accounts down and you have a clue who they are.
I know, exactly.
They're called Gal, and then they come on and they're called Peter Jones. You're like, well, who's Peter Jones? Because you don't know him as that. That's what confuses me.
Yeah, I know, eh?
I just had a request for Rose thing on Facebook to approve it. And I went on there, he's only just set it up, he's got no friends or anything.
That's questionable.
All these pictures with like off of films.
Yeah,
like,
so it's probably a fake profile.
Yeah, so I just deleted it. Like just ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
Reef involved and saltwater and reef tank equipment addicts. He's nearly got 200 members. Ooh. So anyone, if you've not joined up, go on to Reef Revolves, Saltwater and Reef Tank Equipment Addicts on Facebook. Hit the subscribe button and go to his channel. He's got loads of little tech talk things on there, and he does Tank of the Week, which is not me, which is a bell end. So it's actually Woody's tank this week. Tank of the Week.
Wait, who's the person that just tried to add you? Sorry. Keisha Howard? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to add me too. Who are you? Keisha Howard. Lives in Florida.
The thing is, like Michael, Phil, Ryan.
Somebody sounds jealous.
That's Reef.
No.
Who wants the tank featured?
I know. It's okay, Paul. I'll feature yours next time.
Well, I want a t-shirt off you for free now.
Or Reefing with O t-shirt.
Yeah.
All right. If I ever make any, you'll be one of the first to get one.
In fact, I need to text that guy about a Sinai t-shirt.
I don't think
What's up, Seymour? How are you?
I don't make T-shirts, but if I do, you'll be the first on the list, right?
Why no t-shirts?
I don't know, man. It's not that serious.
That's fair. Well, neither. I don't know. I just made mine for fun, mainly for me. I think I've had like 4 people buy them.
Do you want to see? Shall I show my Senai t-shirts?
Senai t-shirts.
Although a T-shirt with a big O on it is cool.
Well, here's Reefing with us. Look at this. Oh, look at that.
Ho ho ho.
That's Reef Community Worldwide, even though I thought it said Reefing with us. There's
Sir Woody. Nice.
and we've got.
There you go. Look at that. Nice. Awesome.
Oh, that's a proper reef. Can I get mine changed to proper reefer?
Well, that's from Matthew from Senai. It's giving us them.
Proper reefing.
Proper reefer. Hashtag proper reefer. You know what? I'm gonna bring a white marker and I'm gonna write proper reefer on mine. Or maybe bring some white out and just white out it on it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's selling an Apex Classic.
Cheap.
Yeah. Oh man, now's the time to buy. If you need any tech stuff, now's the time to buy. Everybody's trying to sell things now.
Yep. Sell it cheap.
Yeah.
Just talking about Senai, I just got an email. Time to change your slide.
How much does it cost you per month for Senai slides?
Nothing.
I was going to
That's a good
say.
Not a single penny.
Perfect.
That's because you don't have one.
Yeah.
Well, then the price is right.
I think they're about 20 something. I think they were 20 something in America, something like that.
I don't know. I'm just curious. That's a monthly thing, or how long do they last?
That's for 3 months.
Okay. So it's like $8 a month type of thing.
Yeah, something like that. And I think when the KH one comes out, the slides are going to stay the same.
There'll probably just be one extra little tab in there for it to read from. When is that one coming out?
Soon. They're still in alpha testing.
What the heck? I asked him if I could be a beta tester. I guess I'm still in alpha.
Yeah, still in alpha. When it comes to beta testing, I think. Well, has he got back to you about beta testing? Or beta testing, as we call it.
I was talking to somebody about it, like months and months ago. I'm like, oh, when's that coming out? They're like, oh, are you in about the testing? I said, no. I said, how do I apply to like email this person? I'm like, okay. So I did, and then I haven't heard since.
Was it Matthew?
Possibly. I think I was asked about coming on a live stream, maybe, and somehow that came up. Possibly.
Matthew is one good supporter of Reef Community Worldwide.
Excellent.
Yeah, very good.
Like I said, every time we do something, he comes with his Senai stuff, his Fritz stuff, because he's a Fritz distributor over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, he's the owner of Senai, the creator of Senai. He's the creator of the BioOrb. He created the BioOrb.
Yeah. Lots of good stuff.
Distributor of Easy Reef products. He's a distributor of Woody's best pump in the world.
What's the best pump?
Wait, are you guys gonna bring all that stuff to the US, right? Hey, Easy Reef.
Oh, yeah. I would like some Ultra Reef reactors.
You want them for the Miracle Mud, don't you?
Maybe if I have an Ultra Reef reactor to put it in.
Listen, you want them for the Miracle Mud because Mike Paletta has just got the exact same ones to use for Miracle Mud.
I saw that. I watched that video after you posted that link. You know, I was actually considering I may try that just for fun. It'll keep the sump cleaner.
That's why he's doing it.
Yeah, I know. I'm back and forth a little bit, but I'm like, maybe I'll try it. But I need matching cool reactors first.
When you've got two of the best reefers in the world doing it, me and Mike.
Well, there you go. What do you need?
I think it's time for me to go now. I think
oh, sorry. I'm Seymour.
No. The head is growing. It can no longer fit on the screen.
So that again, it's getting What?
Awesome.
That's a clean way to do it, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think what it is, a lot of people won't use Miracle Mud because it's dirty and it dirties your tank. And people like it nice and tidy. If you've got OCD like me, you don't want to dirty sump.
So, how much are Ultra Reef reactors over there?
100.
How much? 120?
No, 100 quid.
So that's like 100 and something for me.
That's like 6 million Canadian.
That's the problem. I was worried about that. So there's Ultra Reef, and then there's NIOS came out with some new ones that are kind of similar idea for the upflow.
This thing is what's going on.
I think Aquamax also has some upflow, but they hang on the side of your tank. I like those ones how they freeze down. They just look a bit cooler.
What are them?
Ultra Reef reactor is 158 here in the US. How much is that Canadian?
Probably like 180, 90 or something. Kind of expensive for one reactor.
Think of them. What they call? What them crappy thingies called? Skimmers. With the red tops.
The Ultra Reef over here is 119.99.
Yeah.
Mine was nothing.
Oh, hey, whoa, hold on a second. Hey, Woody, and I seriously was considering selling my Ultra Reef reactor. But,
to Devin for cheap.
How much is the connections to turn it into a Chaeto reactor?
1 second, though.
What do you need for a connection?
It's just the inside. You can take the inside on. You can slot on the thing for the Cheeto reactor inside it.
Actually, if you buy it as a reactor, like the Cheeto reactor, it's 194.99. I'm just trying to see whether you've got it to buy the upgrade separate.
So
how much is the upgrade reactor?
It ain't got just the upgrade kit on its own. It's either got the normal reactor for 119.99 or the Chaeto reactor for 194.99. I can't see just the upgrade kit for it.
Okay, is there any way you could find out? Maybe call the store and ask.
Yeah, I can find that.
Yeah.
If it weren't so late, I would have texted.
I tried to buy one, but it took me like 6 months, and then I still couldn't get it.
Ultra Reef reactor or NIOS reactor? They're pretty similar.
The Ultra Reef macroalgae reactor makes a nice macroalgae reactor where it's like upflow.
Okay.
I think it's the same reactor. You just put a light in it.
Yeah, it's just a tube for light down the middle.
Yeah.
A core down the center.
Look at the Reef Octopus one.
The what?
The Reef Octopus one. They've got an upflow reactor with a pump built underneath it.
Ultra Reef will not supply a light source to illuminate the reactor from within like Pax Bellum, but the isolate inner tube will allow retailer or the distributor to bundle a basic LED light bar.
Look on our group chat.
Yeah, I think I want one of these.
I'll tell you what.
You did. Sorry, Paul. Go ahead.
Are you going red or blue on your tank?
I don't know.
Let me send you this.
Okay.
Dev.
What are you sending? Where? What one? Where?
I'm searching for you.
Facebook.
Yeah. Okay, Woody. I see this, but Woody, if you can, I don't know, Woody. You got connections. If you can find out how do you get the inner tube, because all I'm missing is just the inner tube. If you can find out how much is the inner tube, yeah, because the reactor can't fit in my current sump, so
that's better. That's more slimline. Like the pump's all built into it.
Yeah, that's like the NIOS ones. There's a pump in the bottom of it.
Yeah,
similar design. That one looks bigger.
You only need one.
I like the idea of the upflow though. What's up?
But you only need one.
I could probably, if I want one, but I'd want matching ones then. So I need one for Miracle Mud, and then I need one for whatever else.
You see the way you put Miracle Mud at the bottom, and then I'll put like the sponge over the top.
Yeah.
and then I'll put the if I put Rollhouse and carbon in, I'll put them in bags.
Ah.
Rollhouse bag really loose, like in a netting, like a stocking type of bag. Keep it loose, so it's still rocking around inside it.
Yep.
And the carbon I'll put into a bag, but I'll keep it tight.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting the flow from all of them. And
That's
it's
kind of
easier to clean and all.
That's true. I only do need one. I guess I don't need multiple reactors.
I wouldn't. The thing is, if you get a big one like that,
Mm-hmm.
a more wider one, one would be plenty for everything.
Yeah, that's true.
The water's constantly flowing through it, so
That's a good point. And less crap in my sump.
yeah. It's like that's where the I can't call it ties, the stocking thing comes in. As long as you keep it loose, that roller faucet is getting smashed around inside it, doing its job.
Very true.
I'll tell you what. I like the Ultra Reef reactors. Just that my sump now, I changed sumps, and my sump is smaller, and because it's upflow, the sump has a lip, and let's say if I'm emptying the skimmer cup, and I'm not careful, and I bump the reactor, and it's hitting against the side of the sump, then water is gonna start touching the side of the sump, and it's gonna overflow. So I'm really worried about that because I'm not the most careful person when it comes to emptying the skimmer cup. So that's why I'm not using it now. But
what do you want for it, though?
you know what? I would have it as a macroalgae reactor. Anytime you need.
So the question is, do you want to sell it or no?
Well, I got to find out. I want to see what it's going to cost to upgrade it to the Chaeto reactor.
What happened to your what happened to your Pax Bellum?
Oh, I sold it.
Why?
Because I had no need for it with the refugium.
And now?
I don't know. I just like stuff.
All right, that's fair. That's what I expected. I was just checking.
Sounds like would it?
Pax Bellum was needed to kind of fund the Magna trip. So hey, I wasn't using it. It was a very expensive closet prop.
Mm-hmm.
So
more expensive than Woody's closet prop.
No, nothing is more expensive than Woody closet prop.
Have you seen what he's got in his closet that he's had there for a long time? Woody, tell him what pump you've got.
Oh, Red Dragon.
Oh, come on. Let's not.
A Red Dragon pump. What is it? How much are they over there? Oh, $800-900.
Only the best for Sir Woody.
Ooh.
Probably.
Yeah, what pump have you got on your thing, Woody, that you're running on your tank?
J-Bo.
He's running a J-Bo. He's got the best pump in his cupboard.
Madness.
Hey, Woody, what do you want for that Red Dragon, Woody?
How many times have we been through this?
$1 million.
Woody.
Woody, you do realise if you sell it to war, it's not going to be in your cupboard anymore.
Oh, no, that's the only thing. It's a good ornament.
Just looks good when he opens his cupboard, Seymour.
I know, Woody's... How big is the Neptune Core 20? What are you using as a return pump, Dev?
Right now, a Vectra M1. And on the new tank, 2 Vectra M1s.
How many points have you got on your Ecotech thing, Dev?
Oh, dude, tons.
But have you used them, though? Have you kept them all?
I haven't used them. I've ordered a couple things.
Because I thought always near the 10,000 is going to
Yeah, I saw you nearly 10,000.
No, I don't think I'm that high. I used them
8,500 or something.
Let me look. I used them to get my diffusers mainly. No, I'm at 6,425.
Tell you what, they've not had no XR15 diffusers on there for months and months.
No, it's usually when they do new products, they put them on there to publicize whatever, get them out there.
Yeah,
it's on their rewards.
Yeah, did they send you the food because you're in Canada?
No.
Yeah,
well, I haven't tried, but
it's just unfair.
You want some foods, Dev?
I don't know. What do you got?
Well, I was saying you could ship them to me, and I'll bring them to Magna for you, since you can't have them.
True. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I really need. I would try it just for fun, but I don't really need anything right now.
I'd get stuff from other people because
they're going to be releasing those new AI pumps soon. I don't know if you saw their thing on it, like the AI, the little hockey puck style pumps.
Yeah, I think I want to try one of those.
I have a feeling that will be a potential points option in the near future, so I'm kind of waiting to see with that one.
What is it going to be, like 10,000 points?
Already.
I don't know.
Not telling us.
What's that?
Deb knows already.
I'm just speculating here.
I would definitely try that.
So I might get one for the Nano. So we'll see. That's probably on, and
I think because I have two of the MP40s on one side of the tank, I think I would just be worried that the other side of the tank doesn't get enough flow. So that's where I would sort of put that on the back.
on the back wall.
Yeah, top back wall, and have it as like a flush for the other side of the tank. And I think when you're looking at that pump straight on with a background that's painted black, there's no way you can know that you won't notice the pump at all.
Yeah.
How much are MP40s second hand over there, Seymour?
A what?
MP40s.
Oh, I got my MP40s cheap. I got my MP40s for like $150 each.
See, I might get one of them. Are they, do you reckon they're better than the Gyres?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. This is like a random side kind of thing about it, but I have my gyre. Like my controls everything on the opposite of the tank, and literally the cord just reaches for the gyre. So my biggest pet peeve is when I have to clean the gyre because I can't. The MP40s, all you just pop the head out. So easy to take it out and clean it. The gyre, I have to like, because my cord's fished all through the stand. I'm sitting at the side of the tank trying to dip in vinegar and water at the edge of the tank because the cord barely reaches, and it's a pain in the butt.
And you have to clean it literally like every 2-3 weeks.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe every like other month or something. But like, it's unplugged right now because it's making noise, and I haven't taken it apart to clean it because it's just a pain.
You just have spare heads and all that, just to swap them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to swap the gyres, you still
It's more work.
But it's not like an MP. It's not like an MP40 where literally, because that's one of the things I want from Ecotech is I want an extra wet side where you just literally to change the MP40, you just pause the pump, take the wet side out, clean it, and then put it back.
That's actually I debate buying one through points like every day, but I'm kind of holding up to see if there's any cool new stuff coming out first.
I just buy everyone else stuff me because I'm nice.
You're so kind, Paul.
Didn't you just buy some on the wet side?
I need to buy some on the wet side.
You just bought some on the wet side, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yep.
Seymour.
You're gonna reach 10,000 points to get an MP10, Dev.
I thought about that too, actually, for the Nano. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'll see how many points the new pump is. If
Seymour,
it's like
we could
way
go-
less. If
Yeah,
they
we-
were the sorry,
go
go
on.
ahead.
No, you go. You go.
No, I was gonna say if they were similar in points, I get the MP10 because it is no wires. But if it's like half the points, I'll probably go for that one. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have
if I can get it now for whatever points I have now, then I would get it. But if
Basically.
I had to save more points and get closer to an MP10, I would just get an MP10.
Yeah, because I still, at the end of the day, I appreciate no wires in the tank, especially if you have a screen top or anything, right? Then the wires are annoying.
If I got an MP40, do you reckon I'd only need one in the tank, not one each side?
My buddy has a tank similar size to mine. He only has one. His tank's fine. I have two, but all he has is one, and he does all right with it.
Yeah, I think the thing about mine is my aquascape I think requires two, but I think the way Paul has his stuff where the top, like if Paul turns on an MP40, his flow can go all the way across the tank, bounce back and come back. So I think the way he set up his flow, where the aquascape is relatively low, I think you might be able to do away with one. Like I wouldn't even be able to get away with one gyre, just the way my aquascape is set up.
For fun, I thought about putting my gyre vertically, so it makes it wrap around the tank. And I thought the same thing with the MP40 for fun. One day I might try it. If you put two above each other, but it's like a wall and kind of makes it wrap around.
Yeah, I put one at the back, one at the front, and I like it. There's no cords on that end of the tank.
Yeah,
The tank is relatively close to it. The anemone tank, I can still get my hand in there and clean it. So I'm pretty happy with both of them. And you know what? The MP40 on the outside, it gets very warm. I didn't realize how much potential heat a
Does
pump
it?
actually puts. Well, mine gets warm, but I didn't realize how much potential heat a pump puts off. You know?
Yeah. I guess, I mean, if you're listening hot, it keeps that heat out of your tank, which is another big benefit that I don't really think about, but a lot of people do.
Right, Seymour. Instead of looking for an XR50, look for an MP40 for me.
What you say instead of?
Yeah,
Oh, is there?
I might do the MP40 instead. The way's you're going to go about the MP40.
Well,
Like, you're not wrong about the gyre because it's constantly getting full of crap.
Yeah,
the gyre requires more maintenance for sure, but the ease of maintenance of the MP40. Okay, I'm going to do a quick sales pitch because I'll tell you what I like about it. Cleaning it, you just pop it off. You fill power to it and literally just go bloop, pop it off. So easy to take it. Don't clean it. That's number one. The other huge thing for me is that the controller has a built-in battery backup port. So you literally plug in that little 12-volt plug into it, and you're on battery backup. Power goes out, it automatically kicks over. You don't need any controllers, nothing. Literally just a little barrel plug to a battery. You got a battery backup.
Yeah.
So those are two huge things for me.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
Yep. I had another really cool idea that I kind of want to build one day if I get motivated and somehow acquire another MP40 or 10. Okay, check out this brilliantness. So in the Peninsula tank, how it's like harder to get flow at the end, well, at least without having pumps visible. How cool would it be to have an MP40 in the bottom of the tank, like on the bottom, but like make like a fake rock thing to kind of hide it and then direct the flow out at like a 45 or something? And then you could have the motor underneath the tank. Ah, not bad idea. I think that'd be cool.
I've seen systems like that, not an MP40, but with different pump. In fact,
yeah, but then I'm trying to find a way to do it without having a cord in the tank.
Yeah. Would it?
Yes, mate.
Hasn't Ryan got all that in his where it comes from the bottom or the floor?
Ryan.
The pumps in his massive
closed loop there. So closed loop. So he's got a load of pumps, just circulating the tank water, pulling it out of the tank and then pushing it back in, but through the bottom. He's got was it 12 foot by 12 foot, I think that tank is, isn't it? And it must have 30 different holes all around it, like drilled into the base, with all nozzles coming out everywhere. But it's all just poking out the sand, so you can just about see it. And he actually glued sand to the nozzles as well, so you can't really tell that they're there.
Nice. Yeah, I thought about doing that, like a closed loop, but it's kind of scary in a way, like having a hole right in the bottom of your tank. Because there are leaks, there's like everything coming out.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I think power heads nowadays are we have so many options. We're talking about gyres, MP40s. There's so many other pumps now that I don't want all those failure points in my tank, you know?
Yeah, that's my outlook too. That's why I was thinking it'd be cool if you had an MP40 on the bottom of your tank and then just have like a nozzle to push it out. But you need like a fake rock looking thing to protect it so sand doesn't get sucked into it. So
you could probably do something like that.
My mind has been trying to figure out how to do this lately.
Worldwide Corals has MP40s like all the bottom of all their tanks, like, you know, obviously on the back or the side.
Yeah.
But a lot of their tanks are bare bottom, and they have MP40s on the bottom because they're like a big believer in not giving detritus anywhere to settle.
So, yeah, I don't know if I could get rid of a sand bed though. It just looks so much better with one.
It's just a personal preference. Like I'm willing to deal with the consequences of a sand bed. Like I don't know. I grew up in the tropics where beach is, so I can't imagine a reef tank without sand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, listen, I understand the challenges that people say it presents, but I'm willing to deal with those challenges instead of going
pretty much.
sand.
Yeah. I like my sand. It's mighty nice.
Yep. For real. I love sand.
Real. Yep, sand is
sand.
wonderful.
Yeah. I'm not trying to crap on the gyres too much, but I'm not, for a lot of things, I'm not, just require too much maintenance. I love the MP10s, and you can just, like you say, clean. Even if you don't have an extra wet side.
I want one now, though.
Even though you have extra cages, like you still have to physically
take the gyre out of the tank and take the cages off and take the propellers off. With the wet side, with the MP40, you literally just pause the pump, feed mode, pause the pump, take the wet side off, take it to the sink, clean it, put it back on, and that's it.
Yeah. True. Which is quite nice.
Yep. No heat in the tank. And I like the way I have it set up now, where all my equipment is on one side. And the other side is, I like the peninsula side. I think I messaged you when I was thinking of doing it.
Yeah.
And now you have a peninsula side. My thing was, I was really worried about the two pumps not being able to reach the other side, but I'm not worried about it anymore.
I mean,
I definitely see the gyre flow. It's not a gyre, but it definitely bounces back on the bottom. And I just put the two pumps, run them at a lower percentage, and have them sink. So they run exactly. So when they push water all the way to the other end and back.
Do you know what my new strategy? Because I was getting a little bit of a protein buildup on the water at the far end because all the water pushes there. So for like, I was playing with this, my MP40, like in the Reef Link, I set it so it would turn off one of them and only turn on the one, but turn it up for like half an hour. So it kind of swirls the top of the water more to like filter that, push that to the overflow. I let it do that like twice a day or something, and it's kept my surface much cleaner.
You know what? I don't have the build. Maybe because you have a longer tank, but I don't see the issue with the buildup.
You don't see it from top down. I only see it if I'm looking bottom up.
Oh, I don't.
It's subtle. Yeah, I have to be sitting on the couch looking bottom up. It's not bad. I'm like OCD little things. So.
All right.
Yep.
All right. I do see it in the Nano though, because I have one power head going one way, creating like a swirl. So I do see it on the Nano. But what happens is once a week I just go in and turn the pump on max, and it usually just pushes it to the overflow, and then I just turn it back down.
Nice.
Yeah. MP40s, yep. Big fan.
Yep.
I'm glad I tried the gyres, but honestly, I don't think... I tried gyre Gen 1. I tried gyre Gen 2. And to be honest, I don't think I'm ever going back. Plus, I don't like their support at all. So that's also the killer for me.
What's the difference between the quiet drive and the not quiet drive?
It's quieter. You want the quiet drive. Just don't even bother with the other one. Just trust me. Just do it.
What's the W? MP40W?
Wireless means you can use it with the Reef Link. I think the quiet drives are all wireless. I think it was the previous one gen they had a version with them.
Yeah, all the quiet drives are wireless.
Yep.
Right, Seymour, you keep your eye out for one of them.
I think Woody just messaged you. So also the MP40 quiet drive, I definitely think it has more flow. Like when you look at the published flow rates for MP40, I don't know if the way they did certain things, if they changed like the wet side, but it definitely got more flow out of it.
Oh yeah, they did change it a bit. You will get a bit more flow, but you even get more flow. They just changed the way they're driving the motor, which made it quieter, plus gave you some bonus flow. So it's kind of cool that like a software update or like a driver update literally upgraded your pump, which is kind of cool. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yay, done work finally.
Yeah, I mean, now is the time though to check the forums, because now is the time where, man, you get stuff cheap. If you're trying to sell something,
cheap, it's your friend.
Oh, somebody is selling a Pax Bellum N24 for $750.
That's so expensive.
Yeah, no way. I had a good experience. Let me see how much that is. That's the retail price. Oh man, the guy's trying to get retail price for it. Who the heck, man?
You always gotta sell it cheaper if you want to sell it. If you want to proper sell it.
Oh.
Is it new? Inbox? Unopened?
Yeah, recycle the tank or stabilize the tank without having the new tank plate on by me. When I set this one up, and I put everything in the same day, corals and fish, the very same day I set it up.
Yeah.
The very same day I set it up. And I never any blooms whatsoever. But what I did do, I used all bio blocks and everything seeded from somewhere else. Even though I was reading that from further up. I'm just looking at, do you know the chat from before?
Yeah.
Like questions I've missed.
I'm pretty sure I did that in my nano, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, Dev, you got any more of them Vectra S1s?
I just have one that my buddy currently stole and has it in his tank because his pump died.
Hey, we might be able to trade for a Vectra S1 used for like an Ultra Reef reactor, and we could start a trade there if you're interested.
But that was what I was gonna run the reactors with.
Oh, all right.
Legitly, my OCD was thinking about using it because I just want all my controllers to match.
Wait, the Vectra S1 is $275? Oh no, that's expensive for like such a small pump.
Hey, that thing's mighty. Did you watch my video on it?
I did.
I pumped water like 11 feet up for like an outdoor shower with that baby.
Oh.
And it still had pretty damn good flow at that height. I was impressed.
And it's 5.5 by 3.6 by 6. It's
my buddy's
kind of. Wait, hold on a second. The Vectra S1.
Mm-hmm.
The Vectra S1 is 3.6 inches wide, 6 inches long, and 5.5 high. Let me look at size, compare that to like the Core 20.
All right.
Okay. This chat's not playing.
The Core 20 is.
Hey, Cruz, I'm trying to get the link for you.
Core 20 is 3.8. You know what? The Core 20 and the Vectra, they're about the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah. Okay. So the Vectra is definitely too big for what I want to do. Yeah, I thought the Vectra S1 was like really tiny. It's 3.6 inches wide, 6 inches long, while the Core 20 is a little over an inch wider. Wait, no, 3.8 inches wide. So basically, actually, I'm on my phone and I'm trying to bring these up side by side on my phone. So.
Yes.
Bellend. All right. So there we go. So the Vectra S1 is 3.6 inches wide versus the Core is 3.85. So it's literally 0.2 of an inch wider. In terms of height, the Core 20 is 4.8 inches high versus the Vectra is 5.5 inches high. And the Vectra, the Core 20 is, that is interesting. Okay, Dev, I'm off the market for a Vectra. I really thought it was like a really tiny pump.
It's small, but it's not like miniature.
Yeah, but it's about the same size as the Core 20, which is what I'm running now. Because I was thinking next summer, I'm gonna get a bigger chiller, and I wanted something because right now,
I really kind of ghettoed my thing where the cords are coming out the front. I can't even close my cabinet doors. So I was going to drill the stand, run it all the way behind the tank, behind my ATO. Oh, and I was going to use a Vectra to drive it. But the Vectra is, it's not as small as I thought. I have a core now, and I think the core is small, and I really do like the core, but I really do like the core, but my gosh, yeah. That is serious. No, that is serious.
Why are you going smaller in the same tank? Actually, why are you even changing your pump? That's the first question.
No, I changed. Well, when I got the new sump, the Vectra wouldn't fit, so that's when I got the Core 20. The Core 20 fit.
Gotcha.
So that's why. But I wanted a Vectra, to like put in the second chamber because some space is tighter. So I wanted something to fit in that second chamber. And I thought I really did think the Vectra was tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would show you, but it's currently stolen into my buddy's sump because his pump died.
Yeah. So literally you're not getting anything smaller.
Mm-hmm.
The core is actually in some instances smaller. Maybe you know what?
They're probably close.
At Magna, maybe the way they're measuring it is with. Maybe the way they're measuring it with
the fittings without it.
The fittings and stuff is different because I think you know what, the core might be not as high because the fitting literally sits right on top, while I know the Vectra has a little bit of an extension.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in terms of width, it's not going to work for me. I think I'm going to have to find a pump that's small that can handle some head pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah, definitely next summer. I'm gonna need. I have a whole winter to think about it, but I need something that can handle head pressure. That can push something about 5 feet and then 5 feet back.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I only need about 200-300 gallons per hour of flow, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the S1 is. I'll eliminate that from my. So that means that the core is really small.
I don't know. I have to look at this now.
But in terms of functionality and everything, other than the whole thing that you get the Apex, I don't see a big. They're both very quiet. You get but I don't think. Do you get like temperature and stuff like that in?
No, I think in theory, I believe you get an alert if it's outside of its normal range, but I don't think it shows it anywhere.
Right. So that's another thing. You get RPMs. You get,
Like I think the data's there. I just don't think it's like something it just displays to you.
So maybe that's just a software update. Because basically, I can see. I find a sweet spot. You can find a sweet spot tuning where I know I'm running at 80% because it also pushes to the anemone tank, and if I go any higher, like the pump is gonna rev, and you hear like a little whirring noise, but you don't actually get more flow to the tank.
So mine's at I think 65%, but I don't really hear anything from it.
Yeah, I'm pushing too. Yeah. It's silent, but so was the Vectra. They were silent. So
button state disabled. Yeah, I mean, I was originally sold myself on it because it was quiet. I literally talked the store to letting me take it home and try it to make sure it was quiet in my current pump.
Yeah. The loudest thing I have on my tank now is literally this fan called a Tunzi Aquawind fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the loudest piece of equipment on my tank.
How dare that fan be loud?
Huh?
How dare that fan be loud?
Yeah. It only comes on for a few hours a day when the T5s are on, so it's not a big deal. And it only comes on during the day when everything else is on anyway.
How do you like your thingies on there? Your T5s on there now?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely get coverage.
Mm-hmm.
I like T5s.
That's fair. Okay. All right. I just looked at. I run mine at 60%.
I had to go back to my you always got to get that tech fix. But if you have T5, the thing about T5s is,
how do you get your tech fix?
Well, by going back to my Radeons.
All right.
Instead of the Kessels.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're running T5s and you run like one of the full spectrum bulbs, like you don't have to worry about, are you tuning it right? You don't have to worry about any of that. You just turn it on for 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and that's it.
Ah, that's fair. Something I just discovered in the Vectra. There's a thing called Power Report, and I can see how much power my pump was using over time. See? So peak average 34, peak 36. So 35 watts is kind of my average. Well, hello there.
Stranger. Hello, stranger.
What's up, stranger? How are you?
No. Is that Cruz?
Yep.
Heyo.
Hey,
how you doing?
Cruz? I'm good.
Cruz in the flesh.
2 weeks till there. Cruz is setting
why
up.
am I flashing?
No, in the flesh, not flashing.
I can't shut off the video.
Oh.
I can't shut off my video.
Your phone's in party mode. It's like ticka-da.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cruz is
Hold
flashing.
on. I'm trying to get it off.
He's trying to flash us.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. I can't. I can't shut it off.
Stop playing with your phone when you're driving. It's good. He'll be back. You there, Woody?
I'm here, mate.
Good. We'll sort Chris.
I'm not flashing anymore.
Oh.
Whoop whoop.
There goes Chris's
No party over here.
Oh.
Dude, I was flashing pink and green for a little bit.
How are you doing these days? How are you feeling? Is life back to normal?
Yeah. No. Still going to dialysis. No.
Yeah. That's no fun.
People need to listen to this.
No. It wastes 4 hours every time of my life.
Cruz.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Cruz. Tell everybody how good you are at playing the piano. People didn't know that, did they? Hey?
Oh, I suck.
It was actually pretty damn good. It was talking to him the other day, and he's playing the piano, and he was playing proper classical music on it.
Nice. Got some new skills.
Showing his skills up.
Hey, it's good to be able to play something. Good skill to have.
Yeah.
I could play a chopstick. Just the one finger version, though.
That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, you have to have an outlet. Multiple outlets.
Hey, did I hear rumors you might be at Macna?
They're not rumors. He's at Macna.
Yeah, I'll be there in a couple of weeks.
This is the Macna angle. Everyone is at Macna.